Wonderful. Let me change my. There we go. Ooh, Arnis is online already.
And I know light sources are important. I have some candles. Is it okay if I use those, or should I grab a lantern?
I mean, I use the Roll20 lighting, so it'll
Okay.
just depend on how far you want to see in the dark.
Well, I am a
And
human.
usually,
I don't have dark vision.
usually I'm lit up. Desk usually uses the light spell on my armor.
All right.
Yeah, Arnis hates it. He likes to be in the dark because he thinks he's Batman.
Well, and all his powers work off being in low light.
Yeah, but let's be honest, it's mostly because he wants to be Batman.
We're not merging the universes. He's the man bat.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first like 3 sessions, Arnis joined us. We had some fights, and for like 4 rounds, he wouldn't fight anything. He would just say, "Oh, I'm going over here and I'm hiding." And he would just try to reposition himself, and the closer he got to enemies, by the time he got there, they were already dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now he runs in and kills.
Sometimes he Batmans, but it's more situational.
Yeah. In the beginning, he tried to Batman a lot, though.
I mean, if he was doing like a solo stealth mission, then yeah, he'd probably want to Batman a lot more. But if the fight's already
Yeah.
going on, then unless you can stealth quickly, it takes a lot of time to get hidden.
And
Bless you.
when you're in a group with Laz and Resin, there is no stealthing.
Honestly.
Oh, so there's no reason
I
for me to have a high stealth. Got it.
Well,
I cannot stealth.
not with the group. If you want to go by yourself.
Yeah. Usually, what we do is the group separates. Me and
Instead, you
Resin
can
just sit down and play rock paper scissors for
Is use
30
the
minutes.
bright, shiny, armored clunkers as distractions.
Oh,
true.
and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm a toddler during battle. I'm playing a class or a subclass I haven't played before, so I'm still learning this one.
No worries, dude.
Okay.
I barely know how to play my own class.
Yeah, we
This is
don't know what we're doing, and we've been playing these characters for a while.
Yeah, I chose Inquisitive Rogue because I've never played it before and I'm curious what it's got.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen, like I said, seen an Inquisitive Rogue, so it'll be interesting.
Well, it looks like
What?
most of it's about perception and investigation, so I'm probably gonna be stacking my wisdom and intelligence.
Oh, that comes in handy.
Yeah, for sure.
Insightful fighting. What is this?
Oh, God. I'm so tired. I've been working all day.
I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday.
I work every day.
I go in
I
at
do
5
not
today.
take
5 my time.
breaks. Today? You work at 5?
5 for me. It's like 1 in the afternoon for me right now.
Yeah, yeah. So
Should I
you're in
continue?
Central.
Yep.
I am in GMT plus 2.
I'm not quite sure where that is.
Europe, Spain.
Ah, interesting.
Spanish time. I think right now I'm the only European in this group.
Yeah, I
Which
think
is
so.
interesting because we started out with as many Europeans as Americans. They slowly left.
I think Deska and Arnis are East Coast.
Both. I don't know what you are, as in.
I'm in Mountain. I'm in Colorado.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. As I said, I would want to live in Denver
Yep,
if
that's
I
where
had
I'm
to
at.
pick any place in the U.S.
I live
Snowing
in
outside my
Missouri,
window right
so
now.
there ain't much where I am.
Oh, dude, you can't beat me. I live in a town with 30 people.
That's not a town. That's your family, dude.
Except they're not.
Lives in a mountain temple.
I literally live in a town in the middle of nowhere in Spain.
Well, apparently they have
Nice.
internet.
Oh, well, no fiber or any like cables. I have to use a SIM card.
Someone's on the pedal bicycle, making the electricity go.
He's got a crank for
Almost.
his headset.
Cranking it.
Honestly, electricity, I feel like, was a big thing here not too long ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like deep rural Spain. Bunch of cows and shit.
Arnis and Deska both said they'd be a couple minutes late.
Yeah,
Bastards. Alright.
fuckers.
How dare they? Well, Deska was supposed to be scribed today. How late did she say she's gonna be?
She said I'll be a bit late.
Oh, that's
Very specific.
Alright. Let me see if I can message her.
I love that we referred to Kim as a female every time because this character is a female.
Well,
Well, it's funny. It's funny because I play with him in a Friday night game. He's also playing a female, and I'm having a really hard time not calling him Deska.
Yeah, on our Sunday game, I just call him Deska. I don't give a fuck. I'm also the DM, so fuck him.
Do what you want.
He's Kiki in that game.
Kiki, of course. Why? I'm not even surprised.
Who else are we missing? Mike.
And Sunday he is Kilo. All his characters have a K.
Alright. Are you guys okay waiting, like, till 11:10 to start? Just see if they pop in.
Sure.
Yeah, I have no issue.
I said a few minutes, so... I guess Mike said a few minutes, so I'm expecting he'll be here soon. I don't know about Deska. Or Keen. But if he's not here by 11:10, we'll just get started. Hey, Mike.
Mike is here.
Hola.
Gucci gang.
The homeless Batman returns. Or Man-Bat, sorry. Man-Bat. TM.
No, but Man-Bat is also a thing in the DC universe.
Is it?
He's a
is.
scientist, and he did genetic research on himself, and he turned himself into a Batman hybrid.
God damn it.
Yes,
They've come against
literally.
each other a few times and beat the shit out of each other.
Alright. What else could we use instead of Man-Bat?
Off-brand Iron Fist.
Bat Guy? Bat Guy.
No, Iron Fist is not as subtle as Arnis wants to be. I feel like bad dude could work, yeah. Or bad guy.
I was just thinking bat guy. I don't think there's a bat
Yeah.
guy.
I don't think so either.
Stick fighter.
Shadow Bat.
Yeah, if you look up what Arnis is, Arnis actually is something real.
Oh lord.
Like based
Call
off a
him-
real character?
No, like reality. Arnis is something real.
Alright, you're
the
way
fuck is
too loud.
Arnis?
I gotta turn you down. Why did everyone get
Oh,
louder?
Eskrima
You could call him
is the
Vesper
martial
Dio.
art of the Philippines. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Oh,
Centralized?
that's why you had 2 spears that you
Yeah.
immediately gave up.
Well, I gave him up as soon as I could start doing damage punching. You know, Monk's kind of wimpy until he can roll a d6. I hit you
I
12
mean-
times for 3 points. Yeah, Arnis is correct. It's a martial arts of the Philippines, and it's based primarily in the city of Cebu. Therefore, that's the character's name.
Keem
Arnis
says
Cebu.
he's on his way in. Oh, and why did everyone take away their real names in parentheses? Except for Laz.
I didn't.
Was that a thing?
I've never had
Well-
my real name.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, for the newer players, so they'll know. Unless you just want everyone to refer to everyone by your character names, I guess.
Oh, you
Well,
can
that's
call
not
me
good.
whatever the fuck you want.
I put it in Discord or in the Oral 20?
Yeah, well, I more meant our older players, because, yeah, you just got here. But, yeah, generally, we have, like, character name and then parentheses, whatever you want people to call you at a game.
Yeah, everybody.
Am I
just
the
calls
only
me
one who
Master.
watched the video?
Which
What
video?
video?
The video for setting up D&D characters. It's in your terms of service.
Oh, yeah. No, they don't, none of them watched it, I don't think. These were, I think they all joined before I made the video in their defense, so they have a good
I
reason.
definitely did.
Well, I,
I
can
think I've
tell
been
you.
playing with you, Lou, for what?
Couple
year,
years,
maybe a little-
year and a half. Oh wait, has
Probably-
it just a year? Okay.
A little more than a year, probably like a year and 3 months, something like
Yeah.
that.
A while.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to pick on Arnis, but I like how his picture looks like the most generic monk.
Yeah.
Well, it is. He is.
Yeah.
It's like something you see in like a karate pamphlet, just the guy punching. Yeah. Come
totally
learn.
is.
Come learn taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Silly martial art.
Oh.
Who's got?
Oh, and then... Oops, sorry.
No one's got to get into a fight with a person on horseback anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, jousting's still a thing.
Sorry for being late. To run someone somewhere.
No worries. Deska Kiki Keem.
Yes.
Alright, so you would be up for scribe duty if you're okay with that.
No problem.
We do have a new player who I will try to introduce as the story allows. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me make sure I add you to the rotation here. Who's it? Deska's day, so you go before Deska next time. So, are you okay? You said you're okay doing Scribe, Deska?
Yep.
Alright. Resin, you were our previous scribe. Do we lose someone? Oh, there they are. Resin, you were our previous scribe. Do you want to give us a quick rundown of last time on the Gucci Gang?
Sure. So we are continuing our search for Ellen, based mostly off of the map that we found. We've learned that there's some ley lines and power sources involved. But last time we headed out to the dot that was closest to the gold mine. We sent Deska to kind of scout some tracks that we had found. she spotted an owl, which we figured meant there was a caster somewhere. So we all kind of gathered and went to investigate. That is where we met Magnus, the dwarf wizard. He told us that we need to immediately go find Ellen. Then we were attacked by some were they Steel Shadow. We actually captured someone, which is good for our group. Interrogated them a little bit, got some information about where their camp is and what they might be doing. We killed them. Then we talked to a corpse, got some more information, and then we decided it was time to head back to Last Light, where we plan to head back to the laboratory where we think the Steel Shadow is being kind of based out of.
All right, and that was the plan. So, it is currently... Let me get my calendar here. It's currently the 89th of winter, getting close to the end of the year, 7 a.m. So I guess you just did a long rest?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Was that back in Last Light?
Yeah, we met up with Nathaniel, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, the group returned to Last Light to camp. And your plan was to take the machine the next day to head to the third point on the map. Is that correct?
I
That
believe
sounds right.
That was the plan, yeah.
Okay. Let me speak with Ballas real quick in secret voice. Secrets.
I'm scared.
Alright, so I realize there is another former, well, not former friend, but friend of Deska's in town who you would also know. A fellow named Jacob, who kind of is... You would have probably bumped into him in Last Light here, because he had just came here recently. And he's probably the one who would have told you that Deska is in the area, because he had just met up with her. And he's kind of working with her. So he might point you in the direction of Deska and her group. So that would be just more of an explanation as to how you found them.
Okay.
All right.
And I am planning on being a bit more comedic. Like, the whole idea behind this character is he looks dark and edgy, just kind of Mr. Bean plus Snake Eyes, but I'm not going to do anything stupid for the party. Like, I'm not going to poke a monster when it's sleeping. But how would you feel about me walking around with a giant sign that just says, Deska, where are you? With like exclamation points on it, and I'm just waving it around.
Yeah, I mean, so do you have your mask on as you are moving through the area?
Yeah.
Okay.
My character doesn't really take it off.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten like a piece of shroom wood and made like a crude sign out of it, kind of looking around with the sign up to see if anyone would notice you or where she is. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's head back in. All right. So it is the morning time. Is anyone doing anything else in town before you plan to use your digging machine to move on back to the lab?
Cooper buggy.
Yeah. It's the morning.
Is
You've
there
all
any-
just woken up.
Is there anything we need? I don't think there is.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So you are getting ready in the morning. The guards are kind of going on their duties to watch the cave entrances. The farmers are out in the fields working the crops. When as you're kind of leaving the main house over here, you would see a figure walking around in the caves who looks a little bit strange with a sign. What would you look like to them, Ballas?
I'd be about 6 foot with a pretty average looking frame, and I'd be wearing all dark robes with like a couple white accents. You notice I'd be wearing a mask with black like accents everywhere and silver kind of lines in the front. And you'd see I had goggles on my face with really bright, very obvious red lenses. And you'd see I was holding a sign that said, "Deska, where are you?" with question marks and exclamation points on it.
And actually, as you come out of the house, you would probably notice someone that looks very much like her, obviously a bit older now, with a group of people. Deska, he knows you, but what would you look like to him at this point in your life?
Yes. You would see a dark-skinned human woman with very long dreadlocked hair. She appears to have a crescent. You would know a crescent moon on her forehead, and looks like a mithril chainmail on, and a very clear longbow on her back with a dagger at her hip. She's 5'2", so she's pretty short. But other than that, nothing else very remarkable.
And
aside from the clear like makeup on her face. Stop.
and you do you have holy symbols displayed?
Aside from the crescent moon on my forehead, I don't believe I have anything showing. No.
And Ballas, do you have any religion training, like religious knowledge?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But
so-
I do have a mercenary guild necklace, and another necklace I was hoping you'd allow me to wear would be just a small, like, twine necklace with a marble-like stone on it with a little X on it.
Is there a historical significance to that symbol?
In the backstory I wrote for you, it should explain it.
Okay.
It's just part of the other trinket I mentioned.
All right. Is it something that any of them might know anything about with a history check, or is it more just personal?
Deska would probably know if it's personal.
Okay.
Should I send Deska my backstory so she has more to work with?
Yeah, sure. If you can copy pasta it over, maybe just Discord it. All right. So standing next to her is a larger, a bit imposing figure. What do you look like, Lazarus?
Me?
Yes.
Lazarus is 6'2", half elf. He has long white hair. His eyes are red. He is donning a plate armor, and he always carries with him his shield and sword. His sword, well, we'll leave that for later. But his shield does have a holy symbol. It's the symbol of Heronius, even though you probably don't know that. I don't know if you do.
Without
and-
religious knowledge, you probably wouldn't recognize it. Heronius is definitely a more obscure god in these parts.
And what else? Yeah, he doesn't look very friendly.
Seems seems like a bit of a gruff figure. Arnis, what about you? What would you look like to Ballas?
Arnis is average height, average build, average appearance. He wears a pair of very baggy pants cinched at his waist with a simple belt. He does have 2 short swords that he carries on his belt. He is shirtless, but he does have a cloak that he wears. You don't see any body hair except for eyebrows on him. And he just seems chilling out.
Maybe a bit zen as he surveys the area. What about Resin? What does Resin look like?
Resin is, you would probably mistake him for Dark Elf. pale white hair. There's scars and piercings and braids and trinkets in his hair. He's wearing like a chain shirt and a cloak, and the cloak has a symbol of a raven on it. And he's probably the smallest guy on this group. Probably
It's
all the way
generally
around.
makes sense as an elf. You're usually a bit smaller than the others.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead.
since he probably wouldn't know what race I am, I just
Yeah, I don't think Ballast. You probably don't have Arcana training, do you? Like Arcana proficiency.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, so he just probably looks like a drow to you. And what about Magnus?
So Magnus stands only about 4 foot 4 inches in height, but he's nearly his shoulders are more than 4 feet wide, right? So he's as broad as he is tall, but you'd notice he's pretty slim in body, and he wears a set of half plate armor with a good amount of decorative swirls and symbology on it. That you would have to have the knowledge for to recognize. And he has a long braided beard down his chest, as long hair that goes down between his shoulders and the back. It's platinum in color, and he has very bright gray eyes. So
Okay. So as I said, there's Ballast looks a bit strange there with this mask and this sign. Deska with the mask, you probably wouldn't recognize him right away, but he seems to be coming over towards the group now. I guess Ballast, what are you gonna say to them as you get closer, or are you gonna say anything? What are you doing?
I'm gonna walk over, wave, and I'm gonna walk over to Deska and I'm gonna point at the board and point to her.
I feel like I would recognize someone that communicates in such a manner, correct?
You probably wouldn't actually.
Okay.
You,
Or go ahead.
I was gonna say you probably knew my character right around before he chose to become mute, so you probably would know what I looked like at a younger age as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then she would raise an eyebrow and go, do I know you?
You'd see he grabbed a bag of a bunch of small marbles, which is something my character would have had on him all the time as a kid.
Give me an intelligence check. See if you remember this.
I'm super smart. Like, watch this. Here we go.
Here we
You
go.
roll a 1. Eska forgot how to breathe.
No, shut up.
Having issues.
It's going very slow for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
I'm gonna DM Deska the backstory
Yeah, that's
just for
fine.
Yeah.
ease if you want to read it.
Say just
God.
Discord it over.
Okay, there we go. Do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you would remember those marbles, and you know who this is. Well, assuming the marbles are an indicator.
They would have been something you would have tried to do continuously, throwing 100 up at once where only one of them's marked and trying to pick the right one. He would have failed every time, but
and you see her like, her brain, it's like on the tip of her tongue. And she's, ballast, right? Ballast.
I would nod kind of overly, like
Oh my
very
God.
obviously.
Deska would, in a very friendly manner, throw an arm over the shoulder. Good to see you. Surprised you're not dead. I was told most of us were dead.
I would kind of like crouch a little bit to be eye level with you, and I would shake my head. And would I have anything to write with?
Just depends if you have something in your inventory. If you can't speak, then you probably would want to buy, something that you could write with. Maybe some chalk. I don't know.
Probably a good idea, but if I can just scratch on the board, I'll say, still alive.
Clearly, even if not the same, I guess. Looking at your outfit, guys, this is Ballas. I knew him from when I was younger. This is like a family reunion going on right now. What's going on?
Why
You're
doesn't
gonna
he
get a
speak?
cat.
You know, huh? She'd look at Ballas.
Did you just realize that he didn't speak?
Well, he spoke when I knew him.
Ballas would kind of make a talking gesture and then make a gesture saying that I don't do that.
Mm,
He doesn't do that.
give me a second. Lazarus has no fucking clue what you're trying to say, dude.
He has like the most dumbfounded look on his face.
Like, what?
I would just
I
just
sock.
grab the marbles, put them on the ground, and the words, I don't talk.
So as you're speaking with him, a familiar voice comes from behind as Nathaniel emerges drinking
Thanks.
some coffee. He says,
Oh my god.
Are we gonna get going now or what? What's the holdup? Who's this? What's going on?
The question I was asking myself.
That is a good question. Why are you here, Ballas? Of all places.
I would rearrange the stones in the word fun and adventure.
Deskers.
Why
Is
does-
this like a real assassin? Like the one we met before?
I'm going to hurt you, Arnis.
Why doesn't he talk?
Same reason you don't stop talking.
Because I'm smarter than everyone?
Exactly.
He doesn't seem smarter than everyone.
Ballas
I've heard
would
that
kind of
same thing about you.
Ballas would put his hands together and kind of do the hand sign language for the term bullshit when he said he was smart.
Nathaniel just kind of looks at you and says, I don't know what he's saying. Can we just get going?
Magnus is going to look at Nathaniel and ask him, "Who are you?"
This is our bus driver.
I'm not a bus driver. I am Nathaniel Ben, scholar and storyteller of the ages. I seek the great Chief Wamanok's story to accurately record and tell it to all who I can. Who are you?
I'm Magnus Vidcraft, and I'm looking for Ellen.
Ellen, that's right. She's that slave girl, right?
Slave girl?
The one we rescued.
I don't remember her ever being a... Oh, you mean to the Knolls. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we have places to go. We should get going.
Did any of that he described, is that something that Magnus would be aware of, or would he know him?
Chief Wamanok? Give me a history check. Although that's pretty obscure. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently you know everything about Chief
Smart man.
Wamanok. So there is a not very famous, but a fairly famous, I think he's orc or half-orc chieftain, you don't remember, who led several large barbarian tribes during the early days of the Cataclysm, who went missing. He's not too well known in most circles, but maybe you read about him at some point when you were doing research on early barbarian tribes of the deep. He's supposedly a pretty proficient warrior who disappeared during some kind of holy quest. But that's about all you know.
Is that what it? What was the character? What was the chief's name again?
Chief Wamanok.
Wamanok. What was the name of the tribe?
That's a good question. What was the name of the tribe? The tribe. Let me see. The Bendy tribe.
So Magnus would say, "What's your interest in the Bendy tribe?"
He says, "Oh, you were a scholar of Chief Wamanok. I am not as interested in the tribe, but more the strange disappearance of its leader, and many of the impressive wars and battles he fought in."
We should talk later, but we need to find Ellen now.
I would agree. Sorry, and this Ballas, it's good to meet both of you, I suppose. I am generally the one who operates the machine that this group found while on its last venture. I'm studying it as one of my side projects.
Machine?
Yes, some sort of ancient digging machine.
I would like to see this machine.
Well, I believe we're going towards it. He looks back as Ballas is picking up his marbles and says, "Can this one be trusted, Deska? I still don't trust that other one who came through the area. Bio, I believe he called himself. He seems strange." And
Bio he was a troubled kid. Ballas, on the other hand, and Deska will look at Ballas, do a insight check with herself. He's on the up and up. You're on the up and up, right?
He's just gonna put his shoulders up and put his hands up like he doesn't even know.
well,
See, that's how you know you can trust him.
That's very assuring. Do you have any obvious weaponry, Ballas, or armor?
I would have leather armor on. I'd have a short bow on my back, a quiver on my side, and a short sword.
Well, he's armed at least. Hopefully, he knows how to use his weapons. In any case, I leave such matters up to you all. I will most likely stay with the machine as usual. If we're quite ready, I would like to get going, though.
Sure.
Yeah, we could do it as we're going. Deska would look to Ballas and say, "We're going straight into possibly hostile territory. You sure you want to hop in on this?"
He's gonna put both of his thumbs up and nod.
Alright, then you should probably take a couple of these, and she'll hand you 5 of her +2 arrows. So, 5 arrows that are +2.
Cool.
Probably can use them a little better than I can, I guess.
Alright. So you take the arrows?
Yes, please.
Okay. I was trying to find a picture of the machine. Let me see if I can find that.
I'm gonna try and figure out how to add those to my inventory. I haven't done that on this kind of character sheet yet.
The easiest way is to search for them in the compendium and then just drag them onto your sheet, and it populates all the info.
Okay.
Came out here to get away, and everyone's following me. Maybe I didn't choose a good enough spot.
Well, in fairness, you haven't seen a lot of these people for a long time.
I guess so.
I'm
You
just
said
waiting for you to get a
+2,
cat.
correct?
+2.
Yeah, +2.
What was that, Arnis?
I'm waiting for you to get a cat next to me.
That's not. Oh, I'm not a cat lady.
Oh, just all the strays lately we've been running into in the caves.
Okay, let's not make this a Deska thing. We've always picked up strays.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but who's been in the party the longest?
So debatably, I picked up the most strays. Okay.
Of course.
Alright,
They're just
picked me
attracted
up.
to you.
so
I did pick you up.
You literally picked everybody here.
it's true. So as you go into the caves, Nathaniel leads you to a nearby area, to a very, very odd-looking ship of some kind. It would look sort of like this. It definitely looks strange to all of you. It's this huge thing made of metal, with several. I mean, it would basically kind of look almost like it almost looks like a more modern vehicle, but it seems very out of place and very alien to all of you. As Nathaniel walks up to the side, touching something, and a ramp kind of opens up, leading inside this thing.
Do I recognize any of the characteristics of the vehicle?
Give me a history check. So you've heard of things like this, large, kind of mobile machines that can be used for transportation, but you definitely haven't seen anything like it before. I don't want to say architecture, but the design of it is unlike anything you've seen, probably.
Any symbology or identifying marks?
Not on the outside, though. When you get inside, what languages do you speak?
If I encounter a language that I don't speak, I would use the comprehend languages ritual.
Okay, so I guess when you get inside, there would be a bunch of strange symbols all over the place. If you want to sit down and start using that, well, actually, before you do that, what languages do you speak? Because maybe you understand this.
Got it.
I think if you just click the button, it'll list them. Like the
Which button?
under the proficiencies. Like it should list like language proficiency. I think it's at the.
Oh, language: Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Okay, so now you would recognize the language. So as Nathaniel is getting everyone settled in, you kind of sit down and start casting that, which I think takes 10 minutes.
As a wizard of the Order of the Scribe, I can cast it at the normal casting time, as long as I cast it from my Awakened spellbook. So,
Oh, even as a ritual?
mm-hmm.
Oh, could you link that?
Yep.
Which paragraph am I looking at? Oh, I see. Use the spell's normal casting time. Neat.
I can only do it once.
Once, okay. So that I believe lets you understand, right?
Yeah, comprehend language just allows me to read and understand for the duration of the spell.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you the language, like what it is, but alright, so you would see that these symbols look like directions for various parts of the ship. It looks like there's some markings like on the control panels up front. There's some markings on several of the crates in the back, which looks like they might be for some kind of energy storage is what it's marked as. Kind of markings where the door opens from, just in general directions on what parts of the ship kind of do what. Nathaniel would say, all right, so where are we headed?
To the lab.
He nods and says, very well. Does anyone want to do anything else before the group leaves?
How long is the travel?
Well, it's probably going to take about a day. Same as if we were walking there, just a little bit safer.
Okay, then. No, never mind.
Okay. So he begins manipulating the controls, and you would see these lights start glowing at the front of the ship as the stone seems to meld, almost like someone was casting a very large stone-shaped spell. At least that's what you would probably see it as, Magnus, knowing a bit about magic. It starts to
And
meld.
no, I have that spell memorized too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Stone shape.
So you're like,
Yeah.
it would definitely kind of fascinate you, this like large continuous stone shape. But yeah, it seems to be digging a tunnel into the ground as the ship moves. And you would see a strange, almost like illusory map appear with like red, yellow, and green markings as Nathaniel seems to be navigating the ship through this map. Does anyone want to do anything, or shall I try to pass time for the journey?
During the duration, Magnus would be spending his time with Nathaniel, learning about the ship and what his study has revealed.
Okay.
So,
Jessica would just mark down the map of this tunnel we're making.
Alright. So you would see some of the caves kind of falling apart behind you, but the ship itself seems to be fairly safe. Arcana might tell you some more about what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, you would guess that there is some kind of magic around the ship that at least helps protect it from the cave-ins. Because even when the stone is melded, it doesn't seem very structurally sound in some places. Give me a persuasion check as you kind of walk. Well, so you walk up towards Nathaniel, and he would be kind of busy, and he says, "Passengers in the back, please."
It'd be like, I mean, I'll just start asking him questions. I wouldn't even try to explain it, but revealing my knowledge, and my scholarly bent. So,
give me So you're kind of trying to, are you trying to like show off your knowledge of Arcana, or what exactly are you doing?
I wouldn't really care for the social niceties of whether or not he had an opinion about where I should be standing or not. So I would just kind of ignore it and just start asking questions and pointing out things that I've discovered by studying the symbology.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is not.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go.
So he would seem kind of surprised that you know as much as you know as you start asking pretty poignant questions. He would say, you can read the symbols as well?
I can.
He says, well, you see, and he kind of starts answering your questions, be it very long-winded, giving you detailed explanations as if you're an idiot.
I'd be asking him for more detail.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are having a pretty poignant conversation up front, which the rest of the group probably has no idea half of what you're talking about.
Is there a door between the cockpit and where we sit?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm just going to stand up, and no offense, guys, and I'm going to close the door.
All right, so you walk over and just shut the door.
Well, I'm going to say no offense, guys,
Daniel
and
nor
close the door.
Magnus even look at you when you.
Oh yeah, they probably didn't even notice you there.
No.
They're
No,
engaged
not at
in
all.
like nerd talk right now.
Deska will look at Arnis like he thinks he's so fancy because he can read the writing. I could if I wanted to. It's just I don't
We
need
know,
to.
Deska. We know.
Ballas is going to point to Deska and then point to his own head and kind of make the gesture that she's not that smart.
Hey. I know some magic now, alright?
You did get attacked by a piece of paper a few days back.
That paper was deadly.
You lose.
You're in the front.
Ugh.
You don't hear me.
Yeah.
You're too busy with nerd talk right now. You can't make fun of her right now.
No, I
Ballas
didn't
is
lose,
also
by the
going to
way.
look around for any scrap paper or anything he could use to try and communicate.
Deska would.
So I don't think there's much paper back here. Paper in general is not. I mean, it's not rare, but it's not like it's not
Common.
generally used. Yeah. There's no tree. Well, as far as you know, there are no trees underground. So most of the wood and paper is made from shroom wood, which are just like these large mushrooms that tend to grow in the deep, which are pretty tough. Fairly close to, if not similar to, normal wood.
You would have saw Deska take out paper to chart the land though as we were driving.
Yeah, she does have some paper.
I won't take hers.
You think you
Finally,
saw
someone
Nathaniel
will.
with a bunch of paper as well, but he's up front, nerd talking.
I wouldn't want to get involved. It would give me a headache if I listened too much.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna pass time unless you all want to do some more RP interactions or anything else while the ship's going.
I'll just
No.
juggle my marbles until we get there.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
time.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Okay.
Don't make it weird. All right. So time passes about 8 hours to be precise. Digging through the tunnels. So it's now about 3 o'clock in the afternoon for those who kind of tell time with survival. Nathaniel would say, we're getting close, but as usual, I'm going to pull off into one of the side caves and stay with the ship. So I'll meet you there later once you finish with whatever it is you're doing. So I guess, what is the group going to do? Are you going back into the lab? Or are you trying to search around nearby? Or the
We're
mark?
going in, right?
I feel like, weren't we going to tell the people back in Candle not to approach the lab?
It
Because remember,
would've-
we originally told them all to go to the lab because there was stuff in it.
Yeah, but then it would have taken too long to
Yeah.
go to Candle, then back here. And who's to say that they'd be in Candle when we arrived? You know, they could already have started to come over. It's a lot of fact.
All right.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to Deska's turtle.
All right, into the turtle.
Ugh.
Ballas is gonna look at Deska in confusion, not knowing she has a turtle.
What turtle?
I don't have a turtle. I have a pet snake. He's at home. The turtle is a different matter.
It's something that Deska believes is a turtle. To be honest,
Well-
we don't know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know what it.
And she
It's
thought
not
it was
We
a
just
turtle.
know it makes holes.
And she thought it was just. Yeah, and she thought it was a turtle after she lost the fight to a piece of paper, so it wasn't her best day. to
It
begin
was an
with, so-
immediate reaction.
All right. So the group would leave the area of the cave where the ship is, traveling through the caves a bit, and you're using your light spell basically to light up the area.
Yeah.
What is the highest passive perception in the group right now?
Yeah, Deska's just 20, mine's 18.
Okay, so we do have some perceptive people. Most of the groups have perceptive people.
As long as there's no barrels.
Not really.
Okay, so you find the ruined stairway going down where you came into this lab last time, and I assume you are entering.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I go home.
So I'll move you guys onto the board momentarily. It would be in this area down here. Some of you have the entrance already, but others don't, so let me just drag
Deska
you
would
on.
look to Magnus and Ballas and say, "Can you guys see in the dark?" That is.
Yes.
Ballas is gonna
How well?
raise his hands and say, eh. Or not really say eh, but like do the gesture, not that much.
She will look to Magnus. How well?
And you can go in any order you want. I'm just pulling you on in the order that's in the journal. So who has light? Lazarus?
Yes, I am lit up by Deska, I'm pretty sure.
All right, mark yourself as having a light on you. So these
Sure.
old halls.
Let's go. But
I think you have history, Magnus. Give me a history check.
Yes.
So do I.
Yeah, you've seen these already, though, I think.
Yep.
So these old
Let's go just-
halls look like they're of elven construction. You would guess around 11th, maybe 10th cycle. So this place is very old, several thousand years.
Be about 4,000 years old now.
Yeah. So what do you all want to do?
Magnus would be taking notes.
It
I guess I'm
seems
gonna look in the room,
it
see if
seems
it's changed.
it seems quiet. So far things seem the same. However, Deska, with your high perception, you would notice a lot more tracks and recent. To find out more, you'd need survival, or someone would have to use survival.
I think I have pretty high passive perception too.
Does anyone have survival?
No, usually it's
Okay.
a combination of the wise people trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so with what you know, just seeing the tracks, you would guess they're fairly recent, and a good amount of people came through here.
the first thing that Deska would relay that, but then as she sees that, she'll just put a hand on Ballas and Magnus' shoulder and give them, it's better to be able to see. So she'll just, give you sight beyond sight.
Where is Ballas?
I have to
thought
mark
put
that.
him on. Or wait, where is? Oh no, he's under Magnus. Okay, so you're both there. So you give them 300 feet of dark vision.
Nice.
All right, give me one moment. As you all see a lot clearer now in the dark.
And I think I have a 21 for passive perception.
Yeah, so you also would notice all these tracks. For an old abandoned place, there's a lot of markings in the dust.
Yes, some.
What do you want to do?
Oh, the room's the same. Stick your head in the room. Have they changed?
Looking in the first two rooms, yeah, they look similar. The old bookshelves look like they're still being protected by the preservation magics. Looks like nothing much is on them, though.
Yeah.
Maybe this place was looted. It's hard to say.
Bookshelves.
Yeah, you would see
Nah, yeah.
bookshelves in here when you first come in, and there's some more up here in this room. The doors are open, and if there was something on the bookshelves, they've probably been taken.
Magnus would be investigating.
Go ahead.
Can I look around?
Or real quick,
Okay.
So Magnus, you do an investigation check.
Yep.
Go ahead. Give me investigation. Yeah, you would guess that there was some stuff on these shelves up until recently. It looks like someone may have taken it. Is there something in particular you're looking for?
Indications of the original builders, which empire, which cycle, and the nature of what these storage areas, what these rooms were intended to store, like any symbology or labels or
So
anything like that.
Yeah, from what's on the shelves, you would guess your former prediction was right. It looks like it's about 11 cycle. This may have been some sort of study area, a library that's partially caved in now. Yeah, you guess the magics that were protecting the architecture failed a bit. Ballas, what were you looking? You mentioned something.
Sorry, I was just wondering if I could maybe poke my head through a few doors, see if I see any hidden creatures, maybe a mimic pretending to be a book.
Sure. This room as well looks like anything that was on these shelves was probably taken. You're looking around with your passive perception. So far, it just looks like, yeah, like these places partially caved in. Some of the bookshelves were destroyed by the cave-ins. There's a lot of debris everywhere, some water damage, but you don't see anything that looks like a mimic. So what does the group want to do? It's quiet.
Masters would
Whoa.
probably
Sure.
go through the path that they already know.
Okay.
Yeah, we never went into this big center place though. Is there? Like up here.
So
We haven't been in there.
You could also go up there, yeah.
So in this area, Ballas, actually, you would hear motion or movement coming from over here, somewhere in the darkness. Over
I'm gonna
in
point-
the shadows to the east.
I'm gonna
wanna
point to those shadows,
Say,
and I'm gonna.
I'd stay one.
Go ahead, Ballas. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I said I would point in that direction. And I would kind of do a walking gesture with my fingers on the floor to indicate someone is over there.
Yeah. What were you saying, Deska?
I was saying my roll 20 is freaking out, so I'd just stay one step behind Laz because I can't move.
Okay. Yeah, I see you are still at the entrance. So a moment passes, and you all would start to hear the movement now.
Does it sound like?
It sounds like wheels.
Oh, those
Oh,
things
it's-
again.
It's probably that stupid Oaken thing.
And your suspicions are confirmed when one of them comes rolling around the corner here. Or here. Except, it seems like it looks a little bit different than the others that you've seen, as there is a horn attached to it. And you hear
Oh, God.
you hear the sizzling as a fuse is lit. I need initiative rolls.
Don't tell me it's an alarm.
Jesus, my initiative sucks.
This is how playing Magnus is going to go for this entire game. Is anything that's not combat, I'm going to roll high, and in combat, I'm going to roll low.
You're reading a book. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Listen, sure, you at least have a 1.12 for initiative. I have a 0.1.
All right. So,
That's so garbage for me.
as the sizzling happens, Ballas, you are the first to act. What do you want to do?
Would I be able to see? Or I guess Laz
that's
was kind of standing directly in
true.
front of me.
You should have 300 feet. You don't see this thing over here?
Is it trying to ping? It's not letting me. I'm
if
just
you
gonna make
press,
character
if
grow
you
it.
click and hold,
there.
it's over here. If you click and hold, it pings the map. So I think from where, because you were here, right now.
Yeah, I was there.
So yeah, do you see it on the map there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so yeah, that's where it is. And here, I'll
Okay.
give you a picture of it.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Where is this feature? I'm gonna use steady aim,
All right.
and that's a bonus action. It allows me to have advantage on my next attack roll
Yeah, if you
on the current turn.
if you click on it in roll 20 and click on the word bubble, it should put it in chat. And that's generally what you want to do when you use abilities. Well, not you're using the steady aim, right?
Yeah. Wait, did I press the wrong one?
It says uncanny
I
dodge.
pressed- Whoops.
Okay, there you go. All right, so you use your bonus action to quickly aim, gaining advantage.
And I'm going to shoot at it with my short bow.
Okay. So you let fly an arrow. Oh, and that's a crit. Nice. dice.
Does sneak attack apply? No, if there isn't somebody next to it.
Yes, because you had advantage.
Okay.
So you click on short bow in the chat. The word short bow.
Okay.
You want to click on the one that crit, because that'll give you the
okay.
crit damage.
I wasn't paying attention.
And you would roll sneak attack twice.
Okay. Where's my sneak attack on my character sheet? I'm not
So
finding it.
if you don't have a macro set up, I would just manually roll the dice. You can set up a macro to do you can set it up either as a global modifier damage, and we could go into all this later. But what's your sneak attack right now?
I'm looking for it.
I want to say it's 3d6 or 4. I forget.
I want to say if he's full rogue, it's 4d6.
Yeah, I'm level 9 full rogue. So
Alright.
if it's a crit, is it 8d6?
Yes, it would be 8d6.
Okay. My character sheet's getting in the way. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
And
So yeah, you get a very good shot landing.
wouldn't let me roll more than 5. I'm rolling another 3 real quick.
Okay. So you would deal 42. Unfortunately, that is half to 21 because I don't think your bow is magical, right?
No, I don't think it is.
Alright, so the construct seems partially protected against the shot. Still a good hit, though, and it starts aiming at you now. What do you want to do? Anything else?
I don't believe I can do anything else. If I can, maybe move right there.
You steady aim, so I don't think you can move.
Oh yeah, that puts me to 0, doesn't it? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. You can only use it if you don't move, and you don't move after the shot.
Okay,
If
yeah.
you haven't moved.
So I'm just gonna chill there.
Alright, Resin.
All right, I'm gonna take a step around the corner. I'm gonna target it with Toll the Dead.
Alright, so you chant summoning necrotic energies as the creature will attempt to resist. But it fails, taking 23.
And
And it is
back around the corner.
badly wounded. That was a nice hit. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, so unfortunately the bolter gets to go. It goes brrrr and makes a loud noise as it fires a sparkly bolt down the hallway at you all. As it strikes, it explodes in the area. So I need, I guess, everyone to give me a dex save.
Arnis and Ballas, you have a +4.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
DC
So,
is 15.
yeah, I
I
made
have
it.
a +7 to dex saves and evasion.
Yeah, and you also get a +4
Okay.
There it is.
for my aura.
Oh, wow, terrible roll. Well, if you made it, you take 5 fire. If you failed it, you take 10 fire.
Is this like a what is
And
this? A
that's a
firebolt
V-
or a fireball?
Asian boys.
Fireball.
Well, I
Evasion
take
boys
nothing.
don't feel any of it.
Well, yeah, if you have evasion,
Let's
then
go.
yeah, you don't take anything. So, yeah, there's a... Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna trigger absorb elements, fire.
Alright, so as a reaction,
Reaction.
yeah, you absorb elements, halving the damage again. If you made it, which I don't think you
I
did.
didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take
It's a
half.
DC 15, right?
Yeah. Alright, so that is it for the Oaken Bolter. It is going to... Well, it'll move too. It starts clumsily making its way towards you all. Still blaring an alarm. Deska. Oh, and with your knowledge arcana, Magnus, you think this is similar to the alarm spell. At least the sound.
Of the horn going off.
Yeah. Deska, what do you want to do?
My roll 20 is going wild. Seeing that I got closer, I will drop my longbow and pull out my dagger, my returning dagger,
Yeah.
and I will steady aim and just chuck my dagger at it.
Okay. So you hurl your dagger. Ooh. No, natural one will fly right past it.
I did steady aim. I don't know if I did
Actually,
say.
what is going on with Magnus's token? Sorry, give me a sec, Magnus. I need to fix this. I thought I did last time. It's not reflecting any of your stats.
I just subtracted 9 from the character sheet. I didn't modify it on the token. Right. So.
Okay, let me see if I can fix this just for good, because I thought I did already. Edit. Get nameplate. Okay, it looks like the dark vision is set up. Okay, let me try pulling your token out again and see if it works now. Okay, yeah, looks like it's working. Good.
Okay.
All
see the
right.
numbers.
Yeah, that's and now you can subtract in the green circle and everything. All right, so Laz, you were kind of singed by fire
I
suddenly
hit.
coming. Oh right.
Yeah.
Right. So with steady aim, you had struck. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. Or you did already. 24. All right. Yeah, 24.
No, I was just saying I hit it already.
Yeah. 24 strikes for 24 damage, and the creature falls apart.
What happened?
So everything is quiet again, other than the loud, blaring sound you had just heard. What do you want?
Where's that
Magnus
coming
would
from?
say- Magnus would say that was an alarm spell. They didn't know we were here. They know now.
Am I allowed to try and see if my arrow survived?
So at the end of combat, you can, in general, I think it's like 10 minutes you take to look for your arrows, and you can recover half of your ammunition rounded down as long as you have the 10 minutes. So unfortunately, I think with one arrow, you don't get one back. It would just be if you fired two.
So what's this right here?
It's a door.
Oh. Is it locked?
Do you want to try to open it?
I want to see if it's locked.
How would you do that without trying to open it?
You know, you grab the handle and you turn it. And if it turns, it's not locked.
I see. All right. So you turn the handle, and there is a click. You think it's open.
Okay, I let go and I go, hey, Deska. There's a room up here. And the door clicked. I think it's open. Hello?
I think
Okay.
Deska's having some internet issues, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Magnus. So, as you step there, there is a strange flash of energy, and spikes would come out from the floor. I need a dex save.
Oh Lord.
What the? Strangely
Look at
enough,
Ooh.
the creature that rolled over it did not seem to trigger this. So you managed to jump back, taking 6 points of damage as you're slightly nicked by one of the spikes. After a moment, they retract into the floor, and you don't see any actual holes in the floor, which is odd. There might be
Was
a
it a
loose...
spell?
It seemed like it was triggered by some sort of magical trigger, because there wasn't like a pressure plate or a wire as far as you could see.
Can I roll an Arcana
Back.
check to try to recognize the triggering?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, you are almost certain that there's some sort of magical aura on the area that set it off when you entered. You've seen traps like this before. Generally, you can dispel them if you have Dispel Magic, which makes the trap worthless.
I do, but I don't know if I want to use it at this time.
Yeah.
Now that we know where the trap is, anyway. There's a trap here, as he shakes his leg out.
Didn't Deska cast a spell on me, allowing me to have 300 feet of dark vision?
Yes, and you should have that. It says you have 300 feet.
Okay.
It's just
making
that
sure.
dark vision generally doesn't give the best sight. You can kind of make out things in the dark, but it does like half your perception and everything. So it's somewhat useful, but not as useful as having light. Unless you have Devil Sight, which is like super dark vision.
I just didn't notice my screen change at all, so I was just curious if it did take effect or not.
Yeah, it should have. It looks like you can see 300 feet, because you can see down the
Okay.
hallway, right? Like the northern
And I can
hallway.
see a couple feet in front of me.
You can't see like the end of the hallway to the north?
I'm reloading my Roll20 right now.
Yeah, try that. You should be able to see pretty far right now. Deska, maybe try
Oh,
a
that's
different
better.
web browser. Maybe there's something up with your web browser. I'm using Opera. Chrome usually works good, or Firefox. I'm not sure what you're using. It might just be your internet's having issues, because it seems like you're
Yeah,
taking
I don't
a
know
while
what's
to
going
Losing
on
your
right now.
voice.
Yeah, you're like cutting in and out. So
This never happens. Sorry.
I swear. So yeah, what does the group want to do?
I'm gonna follow the unofficial leader.
Okay.
Lazarus found the door, right? I've
Uh,
indicated to everybody that there's a trap here, right?
yeah, it looks like there is a door here on the other side of it. The hallway goes north here, and Arnis said he found some sort of door back here. So there's a couple of different ways to go.
Oh, I see.
Well, I was just sort of chilling here since we heard an alarm. I wanted to
See
be the
if
front
anyone
line
came.
if somebody. Yeah.
So no, so
was
far
pretty cool.
there's no response. There's just dead silence in the dungeon. Like you don't hear any echoes. Even those with high perception, you don't hear anything in the distance. So far, it's just quiet.
Can I
Alright.
cast Detect Magic?
Sure. As a ritual.
No, I will just cast it. We don't got time for that.
All right, go ahead and click on it. Spend the spell slot.
Give me a second.
And when you do, you would indeed see a 10 by 10 foot area here that is, here, I could probably mark it. Where is it? Oh, that's weird. Yep. You see a magical aura here. Which might be what Magnus stepped into.
Certainly is what I stepped into.
I don't think I would have any knowledge of how to just get rid of magical traps. I don't think so, right?
So generally,
No.
from your knowledge of thievery, dispel magic is a good way of getting rid of these. You can also use components to do a kind of ritual cast with an Arcana check to get rid of sensors like this. If you have, if you have a components, depending on how powerful the effect is.
Can I do that? I know that Dispel Magic isn't a ritual spell, but I have the components and the
And you
the
do
skill
have
in Arcana.
You have ritual casting, right?
I do.
All right. Yeah, so examining this, you think if you had some time and 100 gold pieces worth of arcane components, you could probably take it down.
I guess I can ask the rest of the party if they have the components, because I only have part of them.
We
I
do,
believe I only have religious components. Yep.
but as a group, we do.
Well, who has the party treasury?
I do. So you need refined components?
Yeah, well, the unrefined is essence. Components are the refined version.
Right.
Oh, I meant to ask that question out of character last time, and I forgot to ask because I haven't played with the essence rules before. Do we extract essence from NPCs?
Yes, from magical things. Like, for example, you probably could get some essence from this construct if you took some time using Arcana or Alchemy.
Could I have both alchemy and Arcana? Could I extract the essence and then use that instead of other components to disable the trap?
You would have to turn the essence into components, which takes alchemy. So essence in its raw form can only really be used for crafting. To use it as part of like spell components, you have to refine it, which takes some time. You'd need time and like a lab, if that makes sense.
Well, I do have an alchemist kit with me.
All right, so if
And
you
proficiency in it, but if it takes time, then I'll have to do it later. But I do want to extract the essence from the.
sure, give me alchemy or Arcana.
Oh, I can't click on my token anymore. Hold on,
What?
I gotta move your little square.
How
Alright,
dare
there we
you?
go.
That's fine.
So alchemy or Arcana?
Yeah, you can use either.
the
Alchemy is
same.
kind of a catch-all. You can extract essence from nature, religion, or arcane beings, whereas like if you don't have it, you have to roll the specific one. So you would get... Let's see. You would get 25 gold pieces worth of bolter essence. Do you have a place to put that, like a vial or something?
I have my component pouch. I don't know if I specifically listed out any vials or anything like that related to the essence mechanic.
Your alchemy kit, I think, comes with vials.
It comes with
Yeah.
3 vials, so if you want to use one of those to get the bolter essence, you can. That's fine.
Sounds good. I'm trying to figure out where I should put this. Is there a place on the character sheet in Roll20 to put those kinds of things?
I mean, you could usually just put them in your inventory, just like put 25 gold
yeah.
pieces.
There it goes.
Yeah. All right, so you get that.
Your other option is if you don't want to hold on to it, you could put it in the group treasury.
Which is the bag of holding, basically, that the group has. All right, so yeah, you get those. So this is pretty much worthless now. And then does the group have the 100 gold pieces of arcane components to try to disarm this?
We do.
All right, so you're going to give those to him?
Sure.
Okay, so Resin would hand you the components. Now I just need an alchemy, or not alchemy, a Arcana check.
Can I cast guidance on him?
Sure, go ahead, give me a d4. $20 is enough. And the aura would dissipate right before Deska's eyes as she sees Magnus mess with some magical symbols on the ground drawn out in the component dust. And you would hope the trap is disarmed.
May I
Quality
check?
Deska would say, I think you got it,
Who says it?
Hold on one second.
Deska.
Wait, is that you, Deska?
It's me, low quality Deska here. What's
you
up?
You sound much different, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, what is the
I
group
was
want to do?
gonna ask if I can check for any traditional traps, like on or maybe on the sides of the door.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
If my character sheet will load. Sorry, I guess my internet isn't the best either right now.
Internet technical difficulties.
Hey, Raven, can we take a quick break? My son just called from boot camp. It's his first phone call.
Oh yeah, sure. Do you want to do a 5 minute? That's fine. Let's do a break.
I apologize, guys, but I got to take this.
No, do
worries.
it. Do it.
That's fine.
So Ballas, real quick, you don't find any other traditional trap mechanisms, no pressure plates or like silver wires anywhere. Something you would note is that when you're trying to, I assume you're kind of looking at the whole area and kind of the door too, right?
Yeah.
So when you get close, something impedes you from touching the door itself. It looks like some sort of magic, because whenever you go to touch the door, like some kind of force repels your hand.
Would I see this with my detect magic?
Yes, though strangely, whatever that is isn't showing a magical aura, which is really odd.
Would it be? Would it not be? Would it be normal to? If something was religious, would it still give off a magical aura?
I mean, yeah, religious. There are religious magic, so it would still give off an aura.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess let's take the break, and I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Deska, why are you so husky?
Hey man, I've always been husky. Leave me alone.
Now you
I turned
sound
off-
husky.
I turned off all my studio enhancements. Okay.
Gotcha. No more auto tune for Deska.
Yeah, no more auto tune. You didn't know it, but I was 3 octaves lower than I sounded before.
Gotcha.
Dude, if you ever have a video call with Deska, you'll see that for some reason he's always smiling at all time.
Shut
You
up!
see
Now
his
I'm
hand?
frowning because I realized I was smiling.
Can you can you
Always.
see his hands? Can you see his hands when he's smiling?
What is wrong with you? Yeah, I have a very big habit of constantly smiling.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's like there's worse things in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Rez, how did the Colorado elections go?
They're still up in the air the last time I checked.
Oh, jeez. Did the stripper win? Or did you guys vote her out?
That's the one we're waiting on.
Oh, is it?
That Bobert one? Yeah.
Yeah, Bobert. Have you been to a restaurant?
No.
Okay. You guys, does anybody know why I asked them that? The waitresses are required to carry handguns. It's part of their uniform.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a less than 1,000 vote race right now.
Oh, jeez. Does that surprise you?
Not for the district that it's in, but
Gotcha.
it's a little surprising that it's taking this long to call it.
Huh.
But everything else, all the other election results were pretty much what most of us expected to
Gotcha.
happen.
Gotcha.
Oh man. I'm trying to figure out how we deal with a door that won't let us touch it.
We do the fire technique again. I don't know what you mean.
No door has ever stopped us. We might have smoked a bunch of people out, but the door didn't stop us.
Resin wasn't involved in that.
Cav was.
Cab was practically the ringleader of that one. Like, sure, let's just burn it down.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna stand over here by this door that nobody seems to be interested in but me.
Everyone
Yeah,
wants
that
to
was
look
very
at the
funny.
big door.
I thought we were gonna like try to start moving swiftly since they know we're here, and then I couldn't move, so I was like, all right.
What's going on?
We should run out the door and hope they chase after us and ambush them.
They're not gonna chase us.
Because we're so good at setting plans.
Well, now that Duska's friends are hanging out, we're starting to get some badass rogues.
All right, I see where this is going.
No,
You're gonna learn that I was the top kid in the neighborhood, and it's just gonna disappoint you.
I took everybody's candy. I was tough.
I wasn't that kid. Hold on.
Jessica literally just said, I peaked in high school.
Yeah,
I didn't go
She
to high
did.
school.
She
Nice
did.
try. Nice try. I didn't go to high school.
I peeked in the alley behind the tavern.
Exactly. I peeked in the alley behind the high school. Let's go.
Oh man.
Do we get Magnus back?
I don't think so.
Okay. We have Ballas here though, right?
Dallas at 24 after said he'd be back at 10.
Oh,
He
okay.
was just taking a party break.
Oh, did he say it in the Discord chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We had
see.
underneath the guy trying to put his finger in his ear.
Oh boy.
So shocker, the game I was in on Fridays disbanded. I was like, I'm done. Not doing it again, guys. Bye bye.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, it's
Rather sad.
it can be tough with internet games. Was this like a professional DM you were playing with, or just some people?
It's a professional DM.
Oh,
It was.
okay.
Yeah, I think it was the players more than the DM. To be honest with you, they were bad. They argued a lot.
Yeah, I mean, arguing isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, can you come to a consensus?
I would agree, but in the end, it's a game. So like quoting pictures and where it is in the paragraph, and like getting pissed off, it just wasn't. It was terrible.
Oh yeah, like you should argue about stuff your characters would argue about, not about like rules.
Oh,
and
exactly.
such.
Exactly.
Generally, I like to keep disagreements like about game stuff out of game. Just
Yeah.
figure out as we go.
I imagine everybody has believed something to be the rule and gone back and gone, oh shit, I've been doing that wrong. So, I mean, whatever.
We also have house rules.
Yeah.
Fuck your rules.
D&D Beyond has the randomized character. Does anybody else use D&D Beyond?
I do.
Yeah, I do
Have you-
sometimes.
Have you ever done the randomized character?
I have not, but I've been
Oh,
tempted.
it's fun. It's fun to do that. If you do like a one shot or something, or if you just have no idea or you're totally open. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta try it out.
Yeah, you can get some really bizarre stuff, but you can get some really awesome stuff too. Like, I think if Arnis dies, I'm just going to go in there and I'm going to set it for whatever level it is. And I'm going to pick a race and I'm going to let the rest be random.
I freaking usually make characters in the spur of the moment. Like, when I joined the Friday game, I was like, all right, I know I want to be a monk, and then everything else, I was like, it was like directly after the Kiki freaking session, and I was like, all right, my character's name's gonna be Kiki. Why is it Kiki? And then I thought of a name, and then
Okay.
everything else just happened.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
That was
Yeah,
been
no
waiting
worries.
for his call for a month. So
Cool.
No, that's awesome.
And yeah, I think Ballas said he'd be back in a little bit, so we still have some time.
Yeah, a couple minutes. Yeah.
oh, good. Okay,
We took a 10-minute break.
maybe I'll go downstairs and make myself a cocktail then.
There you go. Cocktails make the whole world a better place.
Little bit of Dwarven ale.
Yeah, the worst thing about the Friday game falling apart was I really liked the character, and the person running it did a great job with backstories and stuff like that. So that sucked.
Yeah, I found that the biggest part of running these games is usually just finding players who mesh well. You can have a really great setup, but then everything falls apart because people don't get along, or they have different styles that kind of don't mesh well, and just lots of arguments. And also people just expect different things from the game, so some people just don't like the style you do as a DM. There's a lot of different things you can.
Well, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. Just how you control yourself, right? I mean, that's and how you behave. That's what matters.
In
Yeah.
the words
Not
of
everybody
Magnus,
can be
those fucking
Gucci.
humans.
Yeah.
So it's goddamn humans.
I don't know. I mean, I'll brush the character off. I'll just have to find a game and a DM that will take him as he is. So,
Beauty
Yeah.
of a character, man, is that it follows you. You can play the same character. I did that for years. Played the same character for like 8 different games,
oh jeez.
and just built the lore and the backstory into something that was, like a book. So it was great.
Yeah. Did we get a ballast back?
Not yet.
This will be. Well, he said 10 minutes, so I think he should be back in a minute or so.
I can't believe it. It was 71 degrees again today up in New England. What the hell? It ain't right.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad here.
Shit, man. As a kid, I think I was skating on Veterans Day when I was a kid. On like the ponds, you'd be skating already.
It definitely feels like it's been warmer this year. We'd sometimes have like snow in November, and it's like actually kind of warm today.
It feels like we've been stuck in the second week of September for 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, up here. I mean, the weather's it's been nice, but when it's bad, it's really bad. Like torrential rain or brutal windstorms.
Yeah.
Where are you, dude? Magnus, where are you?
I don't know if he should talk right now. He's making.
No, I can talk. I was just muted for some dumbass reason. No, Bend, Oregon, Central Oregon.
Yeah, all right.
Been snowing for the last week and a half, on and off.
Damn.
Which is so funny because when I tell people I'm from Colorado, everyone thinks, "Oh, it's snowy and mountainous," and I'm like, we
Only
we
in one
haven't
part
had
of the state.
snow." Right? Like I haven't had snow in over a year now, and it usually melts the same day.
Yeah, in New England, we get it. I can't remember winter we haven't gotten snow, but it's a lot. It's very odd. Well, no, 2017 was brutal. It was bitter cold, but I mean, since then it's just like everything's just brown and yucky. Like 2 days after the snow falls, it
Gotta wait
melts
for your
away.
polar vortex to arrive.
Yeah.
But my son was just saying that it's getting pretty goddamn cold in Great Lakes, Michigan. So
Yeah, maybe I'll finally get. I mean, I'm right near the water though too, and oddly enough, that makes a difference, like a huge
oh yeah,
difference.
the lake effect. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got the Atlantic right there, right? So I'm right next to the Atlantic Ocean, and like, holy
Oh,
smokes!
Wait, where
Yeah,
are
I'm in New England. I'm in Mass.
you? Oh yeah.
I might just start things going again. Hopefully, Ballas gets back because we've been on break for
Sure.
a bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what does the group want to do? As I
Lad
said,
smashes
Ballas noticed that there was some sort of force energy that was keeping him from accessing the door here.
What
Though
about this
Deska
door?
didn't see a magical aura for whatever reason, which is odd.
What about this door over here, guys?
Hack it if you want to see what it is.
You're the one who's good at sneaking and opening up things.
Just if you want to see what's in it, just poke your head in and then get back over here.
How do I know it's not trapped?
Look at it.
Okay, it looks like a door.
You
Okay.
can do a
Okay.
perception check if you want.
I get a perception check out of this.
If you want to take a look at the door closely. So you examine the door. You don't think it has any strange wires or trip devices on it. It seems fine.
Let's
I throw
open
the
it.
door. So I throw the door open, then I jump back.
All right. So you push the small door inward as you are greeted with a bunch of dust. Looks like this door has not been open in a while. Inside there is a small room. Looks like it was a bedroom at some point. The bed is kind of falling apart. The center of the room has a lot of water pooled up in it, probably from dripping from the ceiling. And the south of the room has an old dresser that's also falling apart. You also see there is looks like a small chest near the bed that's kind of broken.
So
Who
where's the
opened the
looter?
chest?
That's why we have Deska. She's the looter.
I am not a looter.
Well, you're good at it. I'm
No,
not saying.
just a thief.
You've never seen me steal.
Not true.
Husky Deska,
It is
can you
true.
Husky Deska, can you check the chest?
Don't call me husky. I'm a fit, nimble woman. It'll take me centuries to get over there because my roll
Steal.
20's so stupid.
Because of your internet. All right, I'm going to put you in the background for now, maybe. Here, I'll give
Okay.
you a party token. Well, yeah, here, I'll use a party token to kind of.
Can we choose Deska's token?
No,
Or you know what? I'm
Please.
overcomplicating this. I can just move your token.
thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. So
You could give me control. I promise
You-
I'll take care of it.
you walk up to the chest. It's falling apart. It doesn't even look like it's locked. It's all kind of broken. Probably, like I said, just old and rotting.
Okay. I guess I'll insight the room.
Inside the room.
Investigate.
Veska will try to pop it open with her knife, her dagger.
All right, yeah, it's pretty easy to open. It's kind of falling apart. You would see a bunch of it looks like were clothes at one point inside. There are also 2 potions which are unlabeled.
What schools are they giving off?
They would be giving off. Let's say evocation.
I can identify them if you need.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it back to the smart guy. I will grab them.
Okay, you take the potions.
Hey, look,
Sure.
Arnis, I found some more potions.
Nice. We'll have to have a potion chugging party.
Please don't do
I,
that.
I think they'll get mad if we do that again.
Actually, Nathaniel, as long as Nathaniel's not around to see us do it.
True.
Can I identify those just with an Arcana roll?
You can use your alchemist kit to try to identify them. It would take 10 minutes, same as an identify spell.
That's fine.
Or if you, if they're healing, you would need herbalism. If they're something else, you could use your alchemy kit.
I have that too.
Okay, so then you can use either.
Of course, with the herbalism roll, it was a natural 1, but
Do you want to take 10 minutes?
Yep.
All right, so
We don't have 10 minutes.
Yeah, we don't.
I mean, if you ask Magnus, we always have time for scholarly pursuits.
yeah, he always
Well,
has
we
his
can-
books ready.
Yeah, that
Uh,
time is later. Let's just put it away for now.
All right, so what does the group want to do then?
Go to the door.
Let's check out this door.
Does anybody have the potions in their inventory, or should I add them?
I would have given them to you, so you can add them to your
I'll
inventory.
add them.
2 strange potions.
That's what I'll call it. 2 strange potions.
Which door are you looking at?
The big one.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hey.
Sorry, my girlfriend called me and she was complaining about work.
Oh, that's the worst. I mean, when I not when your girlfriend
Complaining or the
complains,
work?
but the work when
Yeah.
it's yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
I guess that
yeah.
sounded bad on my part. Oh, fucking girlfriends, man.
I
They're
was
the
like,
worst.
oh my god, DM,
like
play
those
player.
Wow.
That's what we call a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
Somebody
yeah.
somebody had a rough week on the home front.
Out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I meant the work, not the girlfriend. Sorry.
What I miss?
Well, I work with
We're-
mine, so
we're about to check out the door.
Yeah, so they found some potions in a chest up in the room here.
Neat.
And I think now they were going to look at the door. So who's
Yeah.
As I said, if you approach, it seems like some sort of magical barrier is keeping you from interacting with the door. Arcana might tell you more.
Arcana will tell us more.
Once
Liz,
you
do you
roll a
think
2.
you...
No,
Ugh.
you're not sure. You're like, man, that's weird.
Yep.
That's odd. So
Do you
yeah,
think,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think Hyronius, I can't say his name. Hyronius Blessing could open the door?
Heronius, you mean?
Hyronius?
I have torches.
That's Keem that can't say the name. Deska says it right.
Yeah.
You're asking me to ask my god to open this door.
I can also
I
dispel it.
mean, do you really
Why
want
don't
to?
you
I don't know.
ask your god?
You'll see Deska like, oh,
I'm sure
she'll
mine is
try
a
to
lot
do
more
that.
busy than you are than yours.
shit. Wait a minute. Okay, what if my god is Hyronius, huh?
It's not.
You don't know
Otherwise
that.
You would be my friend.
We're not friends.
Acquaintances.
Anyway, I'll ask my god.
Did you see my message, Ballas?
Yes, I did. I was going to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
You can...
Okay.
Ballas is going to do the same thing that he did prior when he heard walking, and he's gonna point to the north hallway.
There's 2 north hallways.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm gonna point to the one closest then, because that's assuming where I'm hearing it.
Yeah. He points over here.
That's where you guys got your asses kicked last time we were in here.
Lazarus, let's go.
Isn't there a trap still?
No, they dispelled it.
No, we dispelled it. Well, we got
All
rid of
right.
it.
Let me come through.
And get
Deska
the other
would take
side
out
of-
her longbow and equipped it.
What did you
I'm
say?
still
Alice?
wielding my short bow.
Okay.
I'll just be the front line, I guess, like always.
What's your
All
job?
right. What is your passive perception? And hang on a sec, Lazarus.
Me, 10.
Okay. So you're cautiously walking down the hallway when a guy steps out into view with a javelin, and he looks like he's throwing it towards you, Lazarus, who unfortunately I think would be surprised by this. Well, maybe not. I guess, no, because, yeah, Ballas, you heard them. So let me get some initiative rolls again.
Yeah, let's. Okay.
Also, just because.
Oh, it's these fuckers again.
I'm liking
Oh,
having
yeah.
ridiculous passive perception. It's very useful.
Oh yeah,
Does
it's
help
pretty
to
nice.
prevent ambushes, for sure.
Alert is also very fun. Okay, thank God. I was like, please.
Did mine roll?
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to make sure your token is selected. Did you roll?
Yeah,
Let
I
me
have
see.
my-
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay, yeah.
7.16.
I just rolled low. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. So the guy would yell, "Intruders over here!" as he throws, or is attempting to throw his javelin. However, the first person to act, according to these rolls, is going to be Deska. Alright, so Deska, you see this guy step out, javelin in hand. Lazarus has a shield up, but you get to act first. What are you going to do?
Right, Des is gonna hit him with a little bit of she's gonna bonus action coat her +2 arrow in some drow poison, and she's just gonna let it rip on this guy at advantage because I went before him.
Okay.
Boom. 19.
Yeah, so he tries to get his shield up in time, but you would beat his AC, getting him off guard. Well, he clips his shoulder, doing 23 damage. Ouch.
Alright, and a DC okay. DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, he would
Ooh!
fail. So
He is poisoned for 1 hour.
he feels sick, retching a bit. Anything else?
Yes, I can move. If you don't mind moving me 2 steps to the right so I'm around the corner.
Okay, so over here. Yeah.
Yes, and after I'm in that cover, I will end my turn.
Alright, Arnis.
All right. We're going to parkour off the
Oh.
wall to here.
Right here to the right corner.
Where's the right corner?
You mean over here?
Near the door. Yeah,
Oh,
near
there's
the
a
door that we
force
can-
wall there. You can't go over there.
Oh, it's a okay, then I would just go to the left then. Okay.
Yeah. So Arnis, you step forward.
No, I parkoured off the walls because I'm a monk.
Alright, you go off the walls, sure.
And I'm going to cast darkness up there, so they have to come through it.
Alright, go ahead and pull the, link the spell to spend it. As you chant, summoning energies of night.
Oh, it doesn't actually list the spell in
Well, you can link the ability, and if you don't have it in your spell book, you should probably stick darkness in there just so you can link it
Yeah, I
easier.
probably should. Yeah, but anyway, it's one of my shadow arts.
Okay.
We're gonna burn 2 key.
Okay, so you spend 2 key points summoning key energy, and go ahead and I think it's a 15-foot radius, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we looked it up last time. And where is that in the drop down, right? We're gonna find the drop down. 15-foot radius.
No, you got to go into the journal under resources. There's like resources spell, and then there's the area of effects.
Which library journal? So towards the bottom. Spell. Yep, got it.
Alright, so there is an explosion of darkness as Lazarus does his key energy, forming it in the area.
Definitely not Lazarus.
Sorry, Arnis.
We're gonna drop it right there. Bing.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna pop back around the corner. Done.
Alright, the gladiator goes. So you... Let's see, you'd hear some movement. 10, 15, 20... 30. You hear movement in the darkness, and he's going to take the dodge action as he cautiously moves through. Okay. Someone else is doing something. Let's see, what's he going to do? He's going to read his spell book. One moment. Let's see what this spell does.
Who's reading his spellbook?
Some guy. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, you hear some more movement, and someone yells, "Advance! Move through it quickly!" And there is another dodge action. Someone is moving into the shadows. Another gladiator goes. 15, 25, 30. He comes through the darkness over here. He is going to pull out a javelin and huck it at Lazarus. He has a shield in one hand, and the other hand is empty.
Bring it, bitch.
Lazarus. Oh wait, sorry, they're throwing their spears, not their javelins. They just have a bunch of spears. Nope. So you, disoriented from the darkness, he comes at you, but you just raise your shield and it bounces off. The guardian, or sorry, the other warrior goes. He comes through the darkness, and he's gonna stab at you, Lazarus, spear in hand. So he comes at you, spear and shield, and he makes 3 attacks. Actually, he's gonna shield bash you. He tries to knock you over.
Not even close.
If you're not on the initiative, you should roll again and make sure your token is selected.
Yep. I got it.
Got it. Okay, second shield bash. Ooh, how's that?
Yep, that was closer.
Whack. Alright, so you kind of knock his first attempt back, and he just roars and hurls himself into you, doing 8 bludgeoning, and I need a strength check.
Strength saving throw, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, strength save. Yeah, so you remain on your feet, pushed back a little, but not knocked down. That's it for him. Ballas. And where are you on the initiative, Resin? 10? All right, I'll put you in there. So actually, Resin, you go first. What are you doing?
I will just peek around the corner. I'll be real quick. I'll do my usual. The guy that's right on Laz will do Toll the Dead.
Okay. Dong. So he will attempt to resist using his wisdom as you channel necrotic energy, but he will fail, taking 11.
Has he taken
Or
damage?
sorry, 9, because he has not.
9.
So 9 damage.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely hear movement back here, but you wouldn't directly see those guys. Ballas.
I'm going to use insightful fighting.
Alright.
I'm gonna link it real quick.
Yeah,
It's
go
a
ahead and
bonus
link it.
action.
Oh right.
And-
Target's deception. Interesting. Yeah, I think I remember someone using something like this.
And I'm gonna use it on this guy right here.
Okay. So go ahead, do a wisdom insight.
Okay. My character sheet was. Sorry. Where's all this stuff at? Okay.
Okay, so he makes a deception check. She is extremely good at. Oh, good roll. But no, he would fail. So for 1 minute, you will have sneak attack on him. Was that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire my bow with a +2 arrow.
Alright, so you let loose a shot at that guy. Yeah, 25 would strike him as he tries to get the shield up, but is not quick enough. So go ahead and give me a damage roll. 9 plus sneak attack.
That's 4d6, correct?
Yes.
And with the
19. Ow.
+2 arrow, does that add to my
yeah.
to hit?
21. Yeah, plus 2 damage. Alright, so he stumbles back a little, pointing his spear at you, as if calling you out. Anything else?
I'm going to move right here.
There is a force wall. You can't actually go
Oh
there.
yeah, okay. Okay. That's fine. I'll just get a little closer to Magnus then.
Okay. Back up a little. The gladiator who's poisoned in the darkness is gonna retch a little as he steps forward. 10, 15, 20, 30. As he stumbles around surrounding Laz, he is going to try to knock you over with a shield bash. 18 misses on the first. 21.
Wait, wasn't the second 10?
Yeah, second one would miss. It's 12, and third one's 21 because of the flank.
21 matches.
Oh wait, he has disadvantage because of the poison. So no, he's retching too much, and he would fail all 3 attempts.
But you ended up with a vomit on your back.
Yeah, he just vomits on you. That is it for him, Magnus.
Magnus is going to drop a fireball in this square here.
Go ahead and drop the 20-foot radius spell. Can you target areas you can't see with fireball? I think you can. I believe it's a radius, not a cube.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. 20-foot radius. There we go.
Okay, so like
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
appropriately large right there. No, not right there. I'm not going to actually nuke Lazarus on purpose.
On purpose. All right. So you chant as a flaming, and go ahead and link the spell in chat.
And I'm actually going to cast this. No, I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, good roll. So that is. Let's see. Just as a point within range, you don't have to see it. Alright, so the fireball streaks into the black as there's a huge explosion of flame. And let me do some saving throws. Just make sure the guy has nothing to do against it. Alright, so dex save.
The roll, remember the DC on the spell roll is wrong. The one on the spell description is correct. This is DC 18, not a DC 17.
Okay. So the first guy in the darkness would just fail it, taking 38. The guy dodging. Oh wait, he was dodging though. It doesn't matter. Even with advantage, that would fail. Second guy. Nope, he would fail, so he takes 38. Third guy, who is not dodging. He would make it, so he takes 19 fire damage as he manages to put his shield up and avoid a good amount of the fire. And the last guy will try to avoid at the edge and fail, taking 38 as well. Alright, so there's a large boom as several of them are nastily burned. Anything else?
I'm going to step back around the corner.
Okay. Arnis, darkness requires concentration, so you would be concentrating, just FYI. And I think it also is 1 minute, so you might want to put a timer on you as well. Actually, is darkness 1 minute? Let me see. But it's definitely concentration, I know that. 10 minutes, okay, so you don't need a timer, but you do need a concentration on you. Lazarus, what do you want to do?
So many things. But I think the first one will have to be this.
Alright, so you chant casting haste. Go ahead and put the concentration and 1 minute timer on yourself. Just give you a look at the enemies.
Timer. Yes. Concentration.
Okay. So you begin moving much quicker as your spell goes off.
And I can attack once.
Yes, you have your hasted action. So who are you going for?
This guy got hit by the fireball, so I'm just gonna... you know what? I'm gonna use my Vow of Enmity on that guy. The one north of me.
So, what does that look like? Like RP-wise?
Oh, I don't know. It would probably say something along the lines of...
challenge him or something?
Yeah, saying... he would say, like, only one of us can remain alive.
Okay.
Or only one of us can live.
So he has to make a wisdom save, right?
Nope.
Or, wait, let's see. Bonus action.
I just get...
Okay.
You just gets advantage.
Got it.
Yeah, I just gotta get advantage.
So go ahead, take your advantage attack. Yeah, 22 would land, distracted from just being burned. You cut him as well.
Divine Smite level 2.
Summoning Holy Energy to do 15 points total as radiant damage bursts from your hit.
17, because it was
17.
higher level casting.
Okay, he looks wounded from the attack. As he starts to waver from the onslaught of damage. Anything else?
No.
All right, end of the round. Deska, new round. And someone in the dark yells, "We're under attack! Get help!"
Okay.
Someone-
Deska would
In the dark.
Deska would take 2 steps to the right to see again, and then she would cast. Oh gosh, quite a bit of people over here. She would cast Bless, and it will be on Laz, herself, and let's go Ballas. It might take me a minute to actually put that on, but
Here, so you cast Bless. You're the caster, and who are you casting it on?
myself, Ballas, and Lazarus.
Ballas and Laz. Alright, so you two are the targets. Okay,
Yeah.
anything
I already
else?
have the.
After doing so, she would step back around the corner 2 steps and stealth bonus action.
Okay.
That is let's do the stealth roll, and that is it for my turn.
Yeah, that darkness screwed their first turn because they couldn't. They had to get through it. Arnis.
You're muted.
No, I'm not. I'm just honoring Boltus.
He's taking a vow of silence along with Ballas.
All right, so parkour rough I've had.
Except when he yells parkour. Parkour!
Parkour!
Someone got
So
really...
who's this idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy right there.
Alright. So, distracted by Laz, you gain flanking, giving you +2 to your attack.
Ooh, roll 20 really is funky today, isn't it? Okay, I gotta go into the sheet to do this. It won't pop up for me.
Uh, 27, yeah, that'll strike with the first punch, doing 11 points to him.
Is this the guy that's really wounded
No.
and poisoned? That's the one in front
That's
of
the
us.
one that's poisoned, but he's not wounded yet.
Okay. Well, hell, yeah. Let's try to stun him. Go spend a key point.
Alright, so spending a third key point. He looks
Yep.
hardy, but we'll see how it goes. Con save. No, he just shakes it off.
Well, if he's gonna be like that,
Anything else?
yeah. We hit him again.
16 will just hit with the second punch. Or another 8.
Right.
Still looking pretty hardy.
We're gonna try to stun him again. We're gonna drop a key point.
Alright, so the fourth key point has been dropped. And he will attempt another con save. Oh, yep, he is.
Jesus.
He has
All
fortified
right,
himself against your pokes.
We're gonna spend another key point for flurry of blows. Wrong direction. I just gave myself more instead of less.
Okay. Taking 2 more punches. Yeah, 16 will just hit again. For another 12.
And we're gonna spend one to stun him.
Alright, 6 key points spent. He will make another save. Nope.
Jesus.
He
Christ.
continues to laugh at your attempts. Any more? I think you get one more
Yeah.
punch. Yeah, 16 again would just hit. Thank you, flanking. For another 14, and he is looking... Actually, the last attack, he looks wounded. So yeah, he's looking pretty wounded now.
Alright, and I'm right next to Laz, so that would be it for
Okay.
me. I'm done.
So this guy did not like that fireball. 5, 15, 20 comes into the light. He says, "Get their backline, engage the casters." 25, 30, moving forward. He's gonna stab at you, Laz. Or Arnis is
Oh,
your...
he's gonna attack me.
Arnis is punching his buddy. He rushes up. 22.
Buddy
that
amateur.
hits.
10 bludgeoning and a strength save, please.
You have a +4 to the strength save.
Oh,
I don't know what.
You are knocked to the ground, caught off
These
guard by
fucking guys.
the charge, and then he is gonna stab you on the
You need
floor. Oh yeah.
You need the concentration.
Oh yeah.
Too.
10,
Yep.
10 and a concentration. That's true. So, give me that
Or I need
first.
All right, wisdom or constitution, right? Constitution.
Con save.
So you have a +4.
Alright, so you keep your spell, but you do take 10 damage and fall prone. And while you are prone, he's gonna stab you on the ground with his spear. Yeah. 15, I
Yes.
think, would miss you.
Yep.
18?
Misses now. I'm a 19 because of the cloak.
Alright, so you just managed to roll out of the way, and that third was a mistake. It was just taking a while. So that is
You're
it
just
for
doing
that guy.
the groundwork for your parkour.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now he's breakdance fighting. Hua! Yeah.
Yeah. Works.
Alright.
Where's that assassin? Oh yeah.
So a new guy steps out of the shadows. He is adorned with Palor symbols. As he steps forward, seeing everything finally, he is going to begin chanting, summoning magical energy. So, no counter. The spell will go off.
I can't counter because I can't counter what I can't see.
Yes. So, a large, glowing, angelic-like thing comes into existence, sword and shield in hand, and he yells, "Death to the infidels!"
That is my line.
He stole my line. Yeah, he looks spectral. Here, I'll put him. So he just appears right in the area with Ballast there. Looking very intimidating, and the caster begins to concentrate on the spell. Now, I don't think it does anything when it first pops in. You'll have to forgive me. I haven't actually used this spell before.
Is it linked in the chat?
Yes, so I'm reading the exact effects of it. A creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet. Okay, so basically if you move closer to it, it looks like it deals damage.
What if I move out of it?
You can move away, I think, but if you move closer to it, it deals damage to you.
If I stay here, I'll be fine.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about, like, you can just stand still. It's kind of guarding the area, so it looks like it's ready to attack any who try to approach it. So that's it for him. He will... I think that was 25, so he's actually going to step back into the darkness, ending his turn. This guy here will say, "Palor protects us! Forward!" And he moves up here. going after. Wait. 10. Actually, he's going to give you an Oppie, Laz. Moving down to here if you want to take it.
Absolutely, and I have Sentinel, so you might not be able to move.
Oh, okay.
And in fact,
Whoa.
he can't.
Yeah, 24 would strike, so go ahead and do damage. He would take 6. He would be forced to stop there. And I think he is going to try to stab at Arnis. Yeah, he'll go
You
for
better
Arnis.
use my reaction.
Arnis, you are stabbed on the ground. 25?
Yep. It hits.
10 piercing. 21.
Yep.
Another 7 piercing. And no, that would miss. And unfortunately for him, he cannot move anymore, so he falls prone, bumping into his buddy.
Lovely. And our healer is now out of the fight.
Who's out of the fight?
Our healer. Aren't you stuck behind this weird thing? If he moves, Resin's going to get his ass kicked, right?
Oh, yeah, true. If he tries to move closer.
Yeah.
I'm not. What are you
alright.
talking about? I'm all
So that is it for that gladiator, falling prone there. Arnis took some hits. Next guy is the guy back here. He's going to keep stabbing at Arnis, or Lazarus. Nope, miss. He slams into you a second time. Go down, damn you! And now you stay up, keeping yourself protected. Resin.
I am going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Alright. So you channel healing energies which engulf the area, and you would all gain 7 health, feeling a bit better.
I feel bad. I haven't taken any damage yet.
Yum.
I can't. That's a bonus action, so I can cantrip Toll the Dead on the wounded one that's on Arnis. That's between Arnis and Laz.
Okay. So that would be this guy?
Yep.
Alright. So he attempts to resist the necrotic energies, which I will never understand why it's wisdom and not con, but he fails, taking 15 points of necrotic damage, and he looks near death. Ugh, no! Anything else?
That will be it for me.
Alright, Valis. Big Angel standing next to you, looking threateningly down the hall this way, though doesn't seem to care about you.
Alright. So I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the guy who's been stabbing Arnis the most, the one who's close to death. I'm gonna swing my short sword at him.
This guy?
Yep.
Okay. You take an attack. Yeah, 21's enough. Slipping in while distracted by the necrotic energy, you stab at him.
Since Arnis and Lazarus are both within 5 feet of him, does my sneak attack take effect?
Yes, you have allies near him, so you would get sneak.
Okay. And I have bless, so that's 5d6.
Well, bless gives you to the attack,
Oh,
not to damage.
The attack, but
Okay.
we checked the 9th level rogue is 5
Yeah.
6.
It's 5d6.
Ah,
Yeah.
so 5d6.
Yeah.
22. Oof, he's hanging on by a thread, but he's still up. I won't die
And-
here.
Yes, you will.
Oh, sorry. And with my bonus action, I don't think I can do anything, so I'm just gonna chill.
Alright. So that guy roars angrily at you, Ballas, and he is just going all out, stabbing, shield up. Oof, nope. Wounded. He misses with the first. Ooh, 20
Hits with the
versus
second.
AC. Yeah. Stabbing you for 11.
Wait. Who is he attacking?
Ballas.
Oh shit! I didn't get my
Yeah.
reaction back yet. Never mind.
No, you did not. I was thinking about that.
Oh.
Stabby, 16. So that strikes you for another 14 as you take a total of 25.
Okay.
Luckily, you're not looking too bad, which frustrates him. Magnus. And if you want in your token, you could put minus 25 in the green square or circle, and it'll do the math for you for your HP.
It's
Who,
not
me?
working so well today.
Yeah, just for
He
anyone
didn't do
in general.
damage to me, did he?
No. I was
No,
talking
no.
to Ballas because he just hit. What are you gonna do,
Alright.
Magnus?
I am going to glare at this summoned thing here, and I'm going to dispel it with a level 4 dispel magic.
All right, so you chant casting dispel magic. Let
Level
me
4.
check something. All right, so you spend the level 4 spell, and it says, "I shall return," as it disappears.
Yes. And then I'm going to move over here.
Okay,
Thumbs up.
3 stars. Anything else, Magnus?
Nope, that was my action and my move.
All right,
Man,
Lazarus.
the luxuries of having a wizard, man.
What? We can do something besides get blowed up by magic?
Yeah, right.
I'm just gonna attack the guy in front of me since I still have advantage on him.
Yep.
That hits.
Uh,
Let's do
yeah.
a level 1 divine smite alongside my new normal damage.
So you do 24 with a nasty hit, and he is looking badly wounded.
Thank God for advantage.
Yeah, second attack would strike as well.
Another divine smite. Not as good.
Another 16, and he is still alive, but barely.
Alright. Let's see if I can finish him off. I don't know if 18 hits.
He will use parry. Think. Blocking the attack.
Okay.
Anything else?
I see.
So that was his
No
reaction.
then.
Alright, so new round.
Actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action to harness divine power.
Sure. So you pull in some new spell energy from your what's it called? Harness divine power. Deska, new round. What are you doing?
Yeah, Deska will step to see if she can see anything from here. Oh god. Okay, I can see them. Ooh, I see a little spellcaster. Would I still be in stealth from this position?
Quick correction: you hear a spellcaster. 'cause
Here, I can't see.
Yeah.
It's
he
still
is
in the
standing in
darkness.
the darkness.
Ooh, okay. But I do hear them there, correct?
Oh yeah, you definitely hear the movement. And I don't know if you saw him come in and out. You probably did, because it all happened simultaneously. So you probably saw him pop out, cast, and pop back in.
Okay. Just want to make sure I am not using information I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I will bonus action. Let's use some more of that drought poison, baby. And I'm going to shoot in the direction that I believe the spellcaster to be in.
Okay.
And that will. I don't know if I still have my stealth, but if I do, it'll be a straight roll, correct?
Did you roll stealth last turn?
I did. It was 29.
Okay, so yeah, it would be a straight roll then. Because
Okay.
neither of you can see each other.
And this will be with one of my +2 arrows.
19. I think that hits. Well, for some reason, it's not showing me the AC. Oh yeah, that would barely hit. Unfortunately, you don't get sneak though.
That is no problem. I need a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so he takes 8 damage. And will attempt a con save. Oh
But
yeah,
I also
he
had
is,
plus. So.
he is, he's whispering. Okay. 22 would make the save, so
Oof.
he is unaffected by your poison. I'm gonna turn off
Okay.
whispering on him. Why is he whispering?
Then I would take my step back again.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I'm gonna check something really quick. Is it whispering by default? If it is, I want to change that while I'm thinking about it. No, it's not. So I don't know why that was doing that. Hopping back in. All right, so that is it for you, correct?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Harness.
I stand up, leaving me with 22 feet of movement.
Yeah. Well,
And I
20,
punch the guy?
Rounded down, I
Yeah.
believe. Oh, jump.
Oh, I've
to
been
your
knocked
feet.
down so many times, I don't get to just keep those 2 feet until I get back to 10.
No. I don't
Okay.
think so.
I'm gonna attack the guy directly to my north.
All right, the badly wounded one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 would strike. Doing 10 as you get him in the throat. And he goes down, bloody.
Alright. So I am going to step on him. I'm gonna move to there, then I'm gonna attack the one to my immediate west.
There are 2. One of them is on the floor and one of them is standing up.
Ooh, and if I'm standing here, he has to go here, doesn't he?
What? What do you mean?
So he can't occupy my space, Balthus's space, or Laz's space when he stands up, correct?
Well, he can't end his turn on an occupied square. He falls prone.
Okay.
That's why he fell prone before, because Laz froze him in that guy's square and he couldn't get out of it.
Okay. I don't want to leave Balthus here hanging. I'm just going to take a swing at the guy in front of Balthus.
Okay, so the one that's standing or the one on the ground?
The one on the ground, because he's a dick. He came charging in and friggin' stabbed at me for no damn reason. Like ran past Laz.
Alright, so you would have advantage, but he would have cover from his buddy. So he has +2 to his AC. But 28 would
28.
strike. Doing 9 points of damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use a key point here for patient defense. To try
Okay.
not to get knocked on my ass as soon as he gets up. And that will be my turn.
Oh wait, you hit him first for another 10. I didn't see that one. Alright, so that would wound him. The 2 punches. Alright, so that is
Well,
it.
hold on, Lou.
Yeah.
No, the 10 was the first guy. That's dead. And then I punched the guy in front of... Yeah. So, yeah, it's 2 different guys. Yeah.
Okay, I got totally confused there.
That's all right.
Alright, so that guy did not take 10. Got it. These stack tokens are killing me. Hang on. Alright, the gladiator goes. Which I believe is this one here, standing over his buddy. He is going to... I think he's going to go for Ballast, because Ballast is hitting really hard. So he turns towards you, attempting to shield bash you, to knock you prone. Also, Arnis is being dodgy. Ballast 23. Do we have a Ballast? Or did...
I heard somebody dropping in and out. I wonder if it was him.
Dropping in and out because I was being glitchy. My AC is 14. That definitely hits.
All right.
I'll attack. That's a reaction.
Yeah, I generally ask just because in case someone wants to do a reaction or something. So I'll always I'll just say what the roll is and give you a chance to
Yeah, I'll
respond.
attack.
All right, so you using your reaction, Laz, you swing at the guy. 17 would hit, but he is going to use his reaction to parry that, knocking the attack back as he's stabbing at Barris, spending his reaction. And then stabs Barris or shield bashes Barris for 8 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save.
Yep.
Okay, so you do stand firm, not being knocked down. He's going to try it again. 21.
Ugh.
So I think
That
that would,
also hits.
yeah, that would hit you for another 9, and I need another strength save.
So I'm taking in total 17 damage. And I'm getting knocked down.
Yeah, so that would knock you prone. You took 17 from those two.
It's 15. There's no way.
Is it 15?
I was saying his strength save is 15. There's no way he can make
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's a rough one. So you are knocked prone, which is this guy. This one is prone, and he's going to stab one more time with advantage, which he would get you doing another 11. Ouch. So,
Well, I'm below half.
yeah, Barris is starting to look a little ragged as he's taking a barrage of attacks. The War Priest goes. He is very unwell. He steps out of the darkness. It's like, where did my guy go? Very unhappy about this. He is going to start chanting again. Any reactions?
I will counterspell whatever he's about to cast.
All right. So you cast Counterspell as he attempted to cast something on Lazarus. Bing, and you disrupt the spell energies, and he curses. So you spend a 3rd level spell.
Yep, I have 1 slot left,
Yeah,
or in 3rd level. So
there's a lot of defensive
it is
magics
correct.
for
The
you
spell
today.
sheet is working this time. So
Okay, good. So that's it for him. He curses and steps back into the darkness. The gladiator here is going to... He's going to move into this square. Stand up. Oh, and Ballas, if you go below half health, usually use this because they can't see your HP. Just let the group know you're kind of beat up.
Okay.
This guy, he's gonna stab at Arnis. He didn't appreciate you punching him on the ground. Luckily, he's not smart enough to go for Ballas, who's much more in danger. So, Arnis, 21.
Jesus.
7 points of bludgeon and a strength
That's a
save,
crit,
please.
though.
It's not a crit. He doesn't have advantage.
I said he dodged a crit.
Oh yeah, I dodged a crit. So Arnis, you keep on your feet, but you do take the 7 damage. Frustrated, he attempts to bash you again, really wanting to get you off your feet. Oof, man.
Jesus
rolls for that.
Christ.
6 more damage, and you stay up on your feet. And 19. This guy's like
How much damage did I take from the second shot?
6 damage, bludgeon.
Hold on, I have to change icons and I have other rolls to make.
it's not taking
Yeah,
too
the
much
con
damage each
save.
time.
I got a con save and plus now I'm wounded, so
This guy's in hero mode. And the last attack, 19, I believe, would hit you.
yeah, I'm 3 saves behind Lou. Give me a second.
Sure. But that,
He's in hero mode.
yeah, the
Okay.
one guy you knocked down just like activated hero mode, just swinging wildly, banging
Okay,
his shield
so-
into you.
So now I have a strength save. Okay, I gotta do it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's
I'm
2 saves
gonna
for
get
each
caught
one.
up.
All right, yeah. Luckily, Arnis is just taking those hits, like blood
Jesus.
going everywhere.
Alright, so now I need another con save.
One more, yeah. Oh no!
You have a +4. I don't know if that.
Ah,
Plus 4,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 13 15.
So you keep your darkness, although the darkness is like helping them more than anything now.
Well,
Anyway,
that's because Deska won't kill the people in front of us, so we can push forwards.
Yeah, it's not like I want to take out the spellcaster just trying to drop nukes on people or anything, as an assassin.
I need
That's
to
cool.
get through.
so
And I
this
took
guy,
another.
what's this guy gonna do? I think he's gonna take the dodge action because he is hoping he can delay. Yeah, he just puts his shield up and is like, "Come at me, bro." Resin.
You can't delay the inevitable.
Alright, so Resin steps there. Are you muted, Resin? I didn't hear anything.
Yes, he is muted.
I am. All right. So I'm going to move back there to be by Magnus, and I will cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Alright.
That could have been better.
This guy yells,
so
"Kill the damn healer already!" As you
everyone
channel
gets 9,
more magical energy through the air, and everyone gains 9 hit points.
and
Yay. Toll the dead, baby.
I can't hold the dead
Oh,
because that's my action. So that will
oh
be
yeah.
it.
your ones.
That'll be it for me right now.
Alright. Ballast, did you gain the 9?
Yeah, I put in the 9. I just did.
Oh, that's
Okay.
actually horrible rolls.
I know.
Two
I'm
ones
almost
and
to
a
half
two.
health again.
So Ballast, feels a little bit better as the energy flows over him. Go ahead, Ballast. What are you doing?
All right. Is the one in front of me the one that I did the intellectual thing to?
That guy is the one who just went like beast
Oh, he's dead.
mode. No, it's this guy. It's the one who just went beast mode on Arnis. The one with the
Okay.
timer on him, the stopwatch. You got 8 rounds left on your effect on him.
Okay. I'm gonna slash. Actually,
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna do it to the
stand
guy
up?
who's half health. Oh, I forgot. I'm prone. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to.
So you stand up, and you said you're attacking the guy who's at half.
Yeah.
All right, you go at him. Ooh. Unfortunately, he would get his shield up and block that attack.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus
Oh.
action to dodge then.
And real quick, you can get rid of the wounded. If you see in chat, there's like a garbage can, or the prone, sorry, because you want to get rid of the prone since you're not prone. If you click on the garbage can next to prone, it'll just get rid of the symbol in chat.
Bless can't save that, right? I think it's too low.
Save what?
The attack.
Oh, +4? No, even with +4, it would be too
That's
low.
what I was thinking. Okay. Just making sure.
I'm not used to using the icons. I'm not sure how to get rid of it. I'm not able to find that little trash can.
So if you look at the chat, like it says conditions, your guy, there's like blessed, prone, and wounded. Do you see that in chat?
Wait,
like-
what did I just do? Okay.
Heart attack. But yeah, in the chat, like there's it kind of shows your turn status. Yeah, you got it. Now I don't think a rogue can take the dodge action as a bonus. You can disengage though, if you want
Oh.
to disengage and back off.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so you slip away, taking your stab and quickly getting out of danger. All right, anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, so you just step around the corner, trying to get some cover. That guy is dead, so he lays there for his turn. Magnus.
I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna be looking in the general direction of the caster, and I was like, "You're done." And I'm gonna cast Odaluk's Resilient Sphere on him. I'm gonna lock him down for the rest of the combat if I can.
Go ahead and link the spell.
It's not one I can see. It's any creature within range. So
Okay. Dex saving throw. Alright.
correct.
So
DC 18.
you will indeed try not to get stuck, save, or screwed. Dex save. Wait, does he have any other tricks you can use on this? Let me just review what he has. No, not really. Just a save. Oh, no. He is caught completely
Yes.
off guard. Go ahead and mark yourself with concentration and a 1-minute timer.
Which icon do I use for concentration?
It's the one Arnis has, the dude, like, holding his head.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
dude
the
with the
solar
headache.
flare. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also using that symbol among the many others I have.
Lazarus is going for the, unlock symbols achievement. Get all the symbols.
That's the one.
And the 1-minute timer is just a stopwatch. Alright, so he is hit by the sphere, which I think, let's see, he's just stuck in it, right?
Yep. He can't move out of it. He can't cast through it. No physical objects, energy, spell effects. He can breathe.
Yeah.
And he's immune to all damage, but he's basically stuck there until I stop casting it.
Alright, so that's it for you. Lazarus. And yeah, just the stopwatch symbol on you.
Oh,
For the minute timer.
Can I just say I love this fight because for some reason nobody is targeting me.
Well, they're trying, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the back lines.
They see that you're bricked up with all that stuff, bro.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Okay, you
It's a
have
straight roll.
yeah, it would cancel out the disadvantage.
Well.
Yeah, 27 will strike.
Divine Smite level 1, and ooh, that's a pretty nice
He
roll.
is
Nice hit.
exploded with radiant energy as he crumples down into a heap.
Is there someone right below me still?
No, there's just one other guy, I think.
Okay.
No, there's two.
Wait, I think there is.
'Cause it
no.
was-
Yeah, so there is a
Yeah.
guy there.
Okay, then I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna move. I'm also gonna create a vow of enmity with that guy.
Okay, so you spend another Channel Divinity. That's your third one, right?
Yep, that's my last.
Okay.
And I still have 2 attacks, so here's the first one.
Yeah, 23 would strike.
That's coming in with a level 2 Divine Smite.
So 16, 26. All right. Ow. Another explosion of radiant energy would wound him.
Last attack. Okay.
Yeah, 25
And-
would strike.
One more level 2 Divine Smite, because fuck him. All Might.
All right.
Yeah, F him, man.
Is that all your spells now?
No,
Just most of them.
but that is so sad. What the fuck?
So 12 points of damage.
Yeah, we were back of the line with Deska.
And he
That is the saddest roll ever.
You're gonna be in the ground. I'm done with you, Arnis. Keep playing.
All right, that is it for Laz, right?
Yeah.
All right, going into a new round, Deska. What do you want to do?
Okay. Deska would move 1 square over at 82 miles per hour. Oh my gosh. Okay. Could I potentially stealth from this guy directly north? That's like half health right there.
You couldn't maintain cover next to him, so he would see you.
Okay, then I will just fire at him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it. 23.
Oh man, good rolls. Yeah, 23 would strike.
Alright.
Doing which guy? This guy?
The wounded one.
Alright, so he takes 29 damage. Still looking, well, he's wounded, but he's doing okay with arrows sticking out of him.
Okay, cool. And I will take one step back and stealth.
All right. Arnis.
Well, we're gonna hit the guy to the northwest, the one Deska just shot.
All right.
Kill steal, kill steal.
It would be good
no,
if you could block him from moving
Yeah.
into the back line.
The first one would miss. The 19 would connect though, because he already used his deflection.
That's not me.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah. So the first one would miss. He would block with his shield.
But we still have a 19.
Yeah. So second, it was meant to be. 19 hits him for 11.
11.
As there's another small radiant explosion, and he is near death. Oh,
He's near death or dead?
near death.
Okay, gotta blow a key point. Hold on. I gotta go
Read
back
the
to
chat, Arnis. Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep track of all the circles, man.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, that would just hit. Again, luckily he can't deflect or parry, so he takes another 8. As maybe a rib gets bruised there, and he's looking really bad. Ugh.
Boom.
Ooh. Okay.
Did you flurry?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So if you
That's
flurry,
my final attack.
or did you just do a
1, 2.
reaction? Or sorry, did you just do a bonus action attack, or was that a flurry?
Flurry of blows. That's my 4th attack.
Okay.
1. 1, 2.
All right. So go ahead. Roll
3, 4.
this. 10, 13, 17, 21. Ow. And that would take him down.
Oh yeah,
All right. All right.
that also works.
Yeah. 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 And I'm going to step here, though.
Okay. You step
And-
forward. Yeah.
And I'm going to end my turn there.
That's the
Is this guy-
gladiator.
On top of a dead token.
He is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sitting here. Okay.
So that guy just died, so he isn't going to do anything. The caster is in the bubble, so he is stuck there. The gladiator does get to go. He is going to continue his beast mode ravaging on Arnis. As he once again tries to knock you down. Oof, yep.
Damn it. I really need to pee. Okay, hold on.
Bashing you for 11.
Can I attack him?
Yeah, if you got a reaction.
I just got it back.
Alright, so yeah, 24
fall
would
down.
hit him. As you spend your reaction.
You know what? How many spell slots do I have? Level 2 Divine Smite, baby!
Okay, so that was your last one. Yeah.
My last second level, yes.
So, ouch, 24. Yeah, 24 total. He is very much near death, but still up, just barely. Arnis, so you did get hit for 11.
Yeah.
Second attack.
And hold on. I need a 13 plus 4, 16, so I made my save. All right.
Shield bashes you again for another 11.
You know, you need to, like, swing at Deska once in a while or something,
He is
dude.
very mad at you.
Nah,
continuing,
loser. Take that.
continuing his streak from last turn of just slamming his shield into you over and over.
Screaming at the top of his lungs.
But
This is the
you
first time you've been in the battle. Let's go.
stand firm.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me,
oh,
Deska?
No, he would miss with his last one. Maybe he's starting to run out of juice.
Hold on, I'm not done with all my saves yet. Makes that a 15. Okay, now I took 11. All right, thanks. Now I'm caught up.
All right, that is it for him.
Oh, that's not right.
So this guy is dead. Resin.
On.
Oh, toll the dead. Okay, who are you tolling?
The guy in front of me.
All right, the guy who's going off on Arnis.
Yeah.
Ah! Dong. All right, wisdom save. Oh, he's he's going nuts. He doesn't care. He just shrugs it off.
I'm the hero.
Yep.
I'll kill you all.
That's what I
Balance.
got.
What are you gonna do, Balance?
Okay. I am. I'm gonna go up here with 15 feet of movement,
Yeah.
and I'm going to slash the guy right in front of me.
Alright.
Character
Yeah.
sheet would be
So you
nice at all.
have flank
Kakashi.
stab.
I forgot what benefits flank gives. Is it a
It's
Plus
just +2, and you can like mentally add it to whatever the attack roll is, or you can make a global attack modifier to check if you want it to show. But yeah, you can just make the attack. It's fine. Oh, 24 will definitely hit. Nothing you can do about that.
Ooh, baby.
So 4 piercing and how much sneak attack?
5d6.
12. 16 would be enough to bring him down. As he is stabbed in the back as he's smacking Arnis and goes down. At this point, I think we can drop out of initiative because, well, I guess, no, actually, so what are you going to do about the priest before we drop out of initiative?
Nobody else can see the hamster ball of doom in the darkness. So
That's true.
everybody else just assumes that he's just gone quiet.
Yeah. So what? I mean, we don't have to stay in rounds for right now. But what's? Are you gonna say anything, Magnus?
I'd say, I have the caster contained. Anybody wants to take the darkness off?
Yeah, let's surround him.
Okay. Are you gonna drop the darkness, Arnis?
I dropped the darkness.
Okay. So yeah, you would see the caster sort of pushing against the edges of something unseen, trying to figure out what's going on. But he's doesn't seem like he's a threat.
I think
just
they
yet.
see it. It's a shimmering sphere of force.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
that's
they
true.
actually see it. It's like a hamster ball, giant hamster ball he's in.
He would say, "Release me."
No.
Oh, yet another one of these bastards that we get to torture.
He just aims an arrow. Yeah, sure, you want to die? Oh, God.
I'll go here and tell
I only
Arnis.
have a few moments left. So, whatever
I'll tell-
whatever we're gonna do with him, you prepare to do it now.
Yeah, I would tell Arnis. Yeah, I stand there. Ballas, you get over here and release it. We'll
Perhaps-
see if this bastard
perhaps some
dares
healing?
move.
How about you
Yeah.
guys ask her some questions? Because I have pretty high insight. I can see if they're lying or not.
Oh,
I
don't
do
worry,
as well.
we
That's
will.
not the thing. The thing
Well,
is,
yeah.
I don't think we're capable of withholding us. But well, I don't know if we can hold him down. Because if he has anything to just teleport, then he's gone.
All you have to do is
as-
bind his hands and mouth in a grapple, and he won't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Can I?
I mean, it's,
I'm pretty sure you can get it out before that happens, though.
He probably would try to do a spell once he was released. It would kind of depend on initiative. If you could subdue him
Can
somehow.
I? Quick
you-
question.
Because you
to
can't tie him up
Magnus.
right now. Unfortunately, the sphere is keeping anything from getting close to
Yeah,
him.
I would
but I have
like
a
a
question for
sleep spell.
Magnus.
Oh, God.
Magnus, would I be able to affect her with magic throughout the force
No.
field or whatever?
You'd be able to affect the area around it, but nothing inside the ball. Until I
If we're
drop it.
keeping initiative as is, I'd be okay with dropping it because I was thinking of using this.
You can prep a
If we
reaction.
kept initiative as is, we jump to the top of the round. So it would be Deska
Oh shit!
first.
Oh, we can't hold her.
You would prep a reaction.
Yeah, you could prep reaction because we just hold reactions until your turn, because you're
Yeah.
last.
Okay, yeah. I'd hold my action then to cast Hold Person
All right.
as soon as the spell drops.
So you
I-
can only hold it one turn. So I'm guessing Magnus, you're gonna drop the spell now. Then, if everyone's ready.
Yeah. I would
Yep.
also hold reaction with Drow Poison in case they attempt to escape.
Okay.
No.
So yeah.
I was just gonna say I'll chill.
Do you want to ready an attack, or you're just gonna dodge? Do you want to
Re-
move?
I mean, I'm ready to grapple her if nobody else's things work.
Well, that's. I was thinking that that we should definitely grapple the caster.
Yeah. So remember, grabbing doesn't prevent spell casting, though you can.
Yeah, so
I think.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
I think you have to. I think restrained might, but even restrained, I don't think so.
Well, I think silence does, right?
Yes.
Vocal.
Silence would stop verbal.
So if you heal me, I've only got one key point left. So that's if I do this, I'm done. So I need a little healing. But yeah, I'll drop it. I'll silence her. Then we can just beat the shit out of her.
Deska
Oh yeah,
would-
then
This
I'm
is-
not gonna hold the person.
I had probably
Deska's still
about
gonna ready her Drow attack.
I probably had about. We only went through 2 rounds of the sphere, so had about 40 seconds left. Should be enough time to heal before I drop it.
All right. So go ahead, do your healings.
Spell heal it.
Well, no, I need somebody to heal me, or I need a potion because I can do one or the other.
I can come up and heal you.
All right. And I will drop my silence.
Well, I will
Alright.
drop the spear, and then
Also-
drop the silence.
All right. So
Well-
Arnis, you do silence, and then he's dropping the sphere. Is that what's happening?
That's the plan, and I just got some juice, so I can take a shot now.
All right. So the sphere would drop. Whoever has readied actions, which I think is.
All of us.
I would hold an action to grab her after silence. Since we're using silence, I'm not gonna use Hold Person.
Okay.
Or
I would
grab
take
him.
my
I don't
shot.
know.
I'm taking my shot because
all right.
if my poison hits, they fall asleep anyway. So
Go
it's
ahead.
better for me to just
Go
take
ahead
the
and
shot.
take the shot. Use your reaction. Do you
There we
ignore
go.
cover?
I do not.
Okay. That would barely hit. Luckily, you rolled really high. Go ahead and spend your reaction and do some damage. As the sphere drops away, an arrow comes flying in, doing 22.
DC 13 con save.
Okay. As you're struck. And go ahead and place the silence area of effect when you get a chance, Arnis.
Yeah.
I remember the first time you used this spell.
Oh,
It was perfect.
That's a fail. So they're poisoned, but they do not fall asleep because it's not by 5 or more.
okay. So they're just poisoned.
Yeah, for
Can
1
you
hour.
Link the poison.
I can try. I've tried linking the Drow poison before, but it doesn't appear in the.
I thought the drow one gave you a saving throw at the end of every turn. Is it just a straight hour you're poisoned?
It is just a straight hour if you're poisoned if you fail to save, and then if you fell by 5 or more, you go unconscious.
Okay. Well, they are wounded by that. So let's see. Who else had a ready action?
I don't think we have a marker big enough, Lou. It's 120 feet.
No, it's a 20-foot
That's the
radius.
range. It's a 20-foot sphere.
It's a fireball,
Oh, okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The range is 120, but
Ballas,
Yeah.
did you ready an attack?
I said I'd ready a grapple if all of what everybody else tries fails.
All right.
yeah, I'm also grappling.
Go ahead and roll for grabs. So it's just a athletics check.
Okay.
She or he, I think, is pretty strong.
What?
He might oppose with strength.
Oh, I have horrible strength.
I have okay strength.
All right,
Mine was just a last-ditch effort to maybe try. So just all-out strength roll. Strength roll.
Yeah.
Athletic.
Athletics or strength.
Athletics. Okay.
So he will also attempt strength.
Oh, never mind.
Apparently everyone's pretty strong. Okay. Why can't I find his...
Okay, I'm shocked that worked.
Well, let's see what he rolls. Probably not gonna be good. Yeah, so you both grab him. He is grabbed, becoming unable to move. Get your hands off me! And I think that's it for reactions.
No. It's...
Arnis, what are you gonna do? You see Laz and Ballas trying to grab this guy. Still not...
Do they
He's-
successfully have him on the ground?
No, they just grabbed him, so he can't move right now. He's struggling. He can still do other things.
Well, he can't cast because it's silenced.
Yes.
Punch him in the
so
face.
actually, he would just be... His mouth would be moving, but now everyone's Ballas in here. No one's actually able to talk.
21?
Yeah, 21 would strike.
I cannot get this shit to pop up.
For 11. Ooh,
Oh.
he blocks the second one.
No, I punched
Ding.
shield. I punched Les's shield just to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's really it. That's all I can do.
You can bonus
Two
action
attacks.
attack. You still have your bonus if you want to punch him.
Yeah. Okay. One more time.
If you kill him.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Nope, that would miss.
Oh yeah, you cannot.
So the War Priest is in a bit of a predicament. He is going to lift his holy maul and bring it down on you, Arnis. Trying to yell something cool, but unable to do so.
And I will attack as a reaction.
Okay.
I guess I misunderstood. I thought he was grabbed.
Oh yeah, he's grabbed.
He
can
can
still
attack
swing.
still.
He's not.
Oh my
he's not
God.
bound. 25.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so you stab him for 6, Laz, as he is now bleeding quite a bit. But he is going to bring a maul down on you with the fervor of Palor for 24 damage. Dong.
Yeah, I'm seriously wounded. Near death.
And I need a check for silence.
Oh, and you get a +4.
Yeah. Yes, I did not
DC
understand.
12.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, so you keep the silence going as you and him both look really bloodied at this point. Gladiator is dead. Resin.
I'm gonna leave the silence
Yeah.
situation, and then I'm gonna toll the dead.
Alright, you send some necrotic energies in. Luckily, as a cleric, he has terrible wisdom saves.
Right.
Well, apparently he just can't roll for shit. Yeah, he is affected, taking 11. Ugh, as he is further withered. Still up, though. Oh, now he's near death. He
And then I'll
tries
bonus
to
action
tries to
healing
say
word on
something,
it.
but cannot. Go ahead. Oh, cast healing word. Yeah. So, who did you heal?
Harness.
Harness for 9. Okay. Ballas.
Gracias.
So I'm currently grabbing him right now. Is there anything else I can do?
So if you could knock him prone, he'd be stuck prone unless he could break the grab. But grab really just immobilizes. Like, the only way that you'd need to either knock him out or do some kind of magic to subdue. You could stab him, I guess, but non-lethal. When you do a killing blow, you can choose to make it non-lethal, and then they just fall unconscious instead of dying.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna try and do a non-lethal blow with my short sword real quick then.
Alright, go ahead and make you like club him in the back of the head with the pommel. Go ahead and make an attack, against him. No! No, he would move out of the way, and he would miss. Anything
Okay.
else?
I'm checking my abilities. I do not think so.
Alright,
Yeah,
Magnus.
Can't do anything else.
He's just kind of watching this
Everyone-
silent wrestling match going on.
Yeah.
And it's like they're stabbing him and punching him, but also hugging him. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
And
pull out my
apparently
spellbook
he had a
and
really big maul
continue
that
to
hits
study.
really hard.
Yeah.
That he
Oh.
wasn't using.
Yeah. I guess. One second. No. Nope. I'm just gonna kind of lean against the wall and cross my arms and observe.
Alright, Laz.
Bash his head against the wall.
I'm gonna attack.
Alright, so as you're holding him... wait, did you grab him?
Well, I grabbed, but I failed. So Ballas is the only one grabbing him.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, so you
Yeah, I
use your...
failed.
Draw your sword and attack normally this time?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 would just hit with the flank for 5 slashing. Further
Another
wounding
one.
and second stab, yeah. For another 10. Ooh, he is barely up, but still going. Cuts and arrows sticking out of him.
I wonder if I still have haste.
Probably not, because we took that break between. So I'd say that probably went away by now.
Okay. That's fine.
New round,
I
Death.
should have asked before. But I didn't.
Let's go drop her bow and just walk up with her dagger and just go for the non-lethal takedown.
Okay. Come in a stabbing.
Yeah. Any minute now.
Pause for suspense.
Oh my goodness. Dagger, please.
Oh! Oh, well,
Goodness.
apparently not.
I made it mad. Okay. Oh! Stupid. I have sleep. Oh my gosh. Well, I
What?
fucked up.
That would have been
all.
a useful spell to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I will bonus action take
you're
disengage
pretty
and
stupid.
step. I can actually. That was all my movement. Shut up, all of you. Who
You
else
don't-
has sleep? Huh? Okay then.
You don't want to get
Boy, I could have
mauled.
used that.
Alright, Arnis, you can try to do something before the maul comes down on you again.
Why is it coming down on me, Lou? Like, what am I doing wrong here?
Standing
Ah.
directly in front of her, maybe trying to punch her, isn't a good
You guys
idea.
kept talking about how you were gonna cast silence on her while she was listening to you, so that could be why.
Yeah.
And then you did it, and then she said, "Oh, come here." Bop, bop, bop.
I should just bonus action disengage.
Well, what are you gonna
Um,
You don't have any key left, do you?
I'm going to help Valis grapple her.
Huh.
Is that an athletics check or a strength check? I'm
Uh,
gonna try
I
to take her
mean-
to the ground.
do? You could, so you could shove her if you're trying to knock her prone, which would
Is she
be.
wounded?
Oh yeah,
is she wounded?
she's like super wounded. She's barely alive.
Punch her in the face.
Okay.
Nut punch. Boom.
Lethal or normal? Or sorry, lethal or non-lethal?
Hmm.
What's it gonna be, Arnis?
Sounds like lethal.
Non-lethal.
All right. So yeah, you come in and give her him a nasty punch, bringing them down to the floor unconscious.
right in the nuts.
and ending the combat.
I
Alright.
just pressed on her token. It's a chick, by the way.
It looks yeah, this one's a guy. It's kind of like the
Okay.
stock art for the war priest, but this one is
Oh, okay.
a male. But yeah, he goes down unconscious, and this is probably a good stop point because we're over. Why don't we do MVP votes and end
No, that's
here.
easy.
Very easy.
The
Your
MVP
pocket
votes,
healer.
you just send a message to me with that command minus the parentheses. Oh, and you would start with 1 point, Palace, one inspiration point. Usually, you
You
just
definitely
want
voted for me, right, Ernest? Right?
you just
I
usually
totally
want to
did. You
track
was-
those in resources. I do
You was-
inspiration points instead of inspiration. You could just store or have more than one. It's basically
Yeah, it was super useful. I was hoping that we could punch through the line so I could just stun the spellcaster, which has worked every time in the past. Didn't work out so well.
Yeah, it happens. You know.
This was kind of like a Buffy spellcaster, like a very strong
Yeah.
spellcaster. I got 5 votes. I think I just need Ballas.
Gonna get to the line.
All right, so got kind of a split here. Magnus with 2 votes. You are the. Oh wait, nope, sorry. Magnus and Laz. I have a tie, so I need a D20 roll from you two.
Oh, sorry.
Nice roll.
Oh, all right. So Laz, you are MVP. Congrats.
Yay. Thank you.
Yay!
Good job, everyone.
All right,
All right.
everybody. Goodbye.
Hey,
Welcome,
Let's,
welcome to the group, Ballas. Good to have you.
get your rolls under control, will you, Lou? I mean, they were a little crazy today. A little too much.
Mine were?
No,
No,
it's not
deal.
me.
I mean,
It was just the one guy.
Nothing
who's
below
really,
a 20.
He was really
Nothing
mad
below
at
a
you.
20. I'm just
He was the
saying.
hero.
Yeah, you knocked him down. That just triggered him. He's like, nah. I think because you hit him
And I
while he
figured
was on
out
the
what this
floor.
class is good at. Always getting off sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it. If you get that effect on one of the enemies, you could just always have sneak attack,
yeah.
which is pretty cool.
I think it's really cool, though, that every one of Deska's friends we meet is actually better at being a rogue than she is.
It's cool that you got punched in the face today. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
somebody,
think it's
somebody
cool how
had to.
Jessica hid half the time and then tried to be the hero at the end.
I think
No,
it's cool that I actually did damage the entire fight. I don't know what y'all are actually memeing on me right now. I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, 10 points is 10 points.
Excuse us?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like,
fucking-
Come talk to
humans.
us. Come talk to us when you sound normal again.
Listen,
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
deserve you don't deserve it, all right?
You know, it sounds like Deska's been huffing too much spray paint. You got your very raspy.
I
well,
don't know if
I'm
spray paint or something else. But
I'm gonna be here taking some notes for a little bit if anyone wants to talk, but otherwise we're all clear if you guys got to go.
All right.
All right.
later, everybody.
All right. Like I said,
ready for work.
have a great week, everyone.
Yeah. See you next time.
Have a good one.